What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Old IJ. This is Monday Mistakes, BMF episode 6. Now, I know as far as covering this show, I've been actually taking a step back and taking a look from the outside in, and I'm wondering why I haven't been covering this on a weekly basis like I wanted to. I know we covered the Diddy trial, and that kind of got me burnt out, going 8 hours a day just talking about that, having multiple shows to catch up on, and then I'm just seeing things going on, and I'm wondering why. Why isn't the interest there for BMF? And after seeing Little Meech continue to just tell on people, it's just every time I look at this show and I compare what's going on in real life and the persona that the Flenory family, not so much T, but like Meech and Little Meech, just like watching that. And you want me, now it makes it hard for me to believe that y'all was really doing what y'all was doing. Y'all was probably doing some shit, but y'all probably wasn't doing what y'all was doing. I seen some niggas out there shooting rabbit last week. Like goddamn Yosemite Sam and Emma Fudd. They was shooting rabbit out there. They let a little narc run off. Terry to let them go. Marquisha in the game fucking shit up, fucking with the ex, boom, living in the house. And I'm thinking, BMF isn't blowing money fast. It isn't Black Mafia family. It's blaming my friends. Did y'all see Little Meech in the truck talking about, oh, did y'all find that on his side? They talking about what? The guns? Oh, that's not no big deal. That nigga Little Meech said, no, the other illegal stuff. I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? Y'all already had that back and forth with 50. And now here you are in December of 24 telling on the nigga. I'm like, man, I'm just watching this shit. And I'm like, man, I could have played Big Meech. I could have been Big Meech in this motherfucker. I would have turned this motherfucker up. And it would never be no tape of me telling on nobody. And I sold a little bit of Joe for a little bit of my life, like 2.5, 3 weeks, nigga. I was like that. Till niggas robbed me. But I was like that. And I'm watching this shit. And I'm like, man, I fuck with Charles. I fuck with Lucille. Y'all know Little Nicky is fucking now? Little Nicky is fucking with a kid on the way. Scholarship, whoop, whoop, gone. This is where we're at in BMF. Jay Push is making deals behind niggas' backs. Terry got snitching ass BMickie in here, who I told y'all we couldn't trust from season when he had the goddamn microphone on the hat, and I came on here and I said we could never trust this nigga again, and he done flipped the script. I'm looking at this like, God damn it, Bryant, arrest these niggas. Detective Bryant, get these two niggas off the street. They're tearing the family up. Charles had to sell the goddamn guitar. Lucille and motherfucking, I was about to say, put that bitch in the auction. Lucille that took that shit to the pawn shop. Charles is in there like, give me that goddamn guitar. They trying to charge Charles $280 on the 220 piece. Little Nicky done got pulled over by the police because Meech couldn't afford a regular car. Wanted to do all this janky shit. Now little Nicky is pregnant because Terry had a goddamn creep that don't get no hoes in the crew taking his sister home. It's all over the place. And all fingers point to motherfucking Meech. You did it, nigga. You roughing up Terry, talk about you wouldn't be in the game if it wasn't for me. Yet none of this shit would be fucked up like this, Meech, if it wasn't for you. If Terry would have just listened to Charles and not be like Meech and went on with school, we wouldn't be here. If little Nicky wasn't infatuated with the cash moolah from Meech bringing that beat up used Honda that had a motherfucking fake VIN on it, if he didn't do that, Nicky wouldn't be pregnant because she wouldn't have fucked Breeze back then. She wouldn't have got pulled over by the cops. Duffy and them wouldn't have been on surveillance. None of this shit would happen if it wasn't for fucking Meech poisoning the streets. I don't know what's came over me over these last couple of weeks, but I'm watching this and I'm like, you know what? I can handle young Tariq, a young kid that grew up in the slums with nothing, make a man out of himself and become a biggest dope dealer we seen in college. But I'm looking at Meech and I'm like, man, God damn it, you flooded the streets with that poison, only for us to find out you niggas ain't standing on business in real life. So when I watch this shit, I can't believe that you got to the level that you were at, unless you told on some niggas back then. And I don't like to say that nobody's snitching because that's none of my business. I ain't in the streets, but this shit was supposed to be believable. First season, we were like, okay, it's a little shaky. We got niggas that ain't never acted before. We can deal with that. Okay, it's this nostalgia feel. Boom. Season 2, we like, we thought it was just that first year jitters, but we still Harlem shaking a little bit. We like, all right, fuck it. Season 3 pull up. We like, what the fuck that we done got into? Okay, let's get to kicking it. Oh, T is out. I'm hearing Meech is about to get out. Oh shit, it's a celebration, y'all. Blow our money fast, baby. We back. Everyone said Meech go get out. We go stand on business. Then we had that big fallout during the summer where it was Meech is snitching. He's working with a girl that told on another nigga that told on this nigga that told on this nigga. Then we see Meech lying at the airport talking about the gun in the bag with my security and I'm a minor nigga. You had that scruffy ass beard, no lineup in there. Man, you wasn't no minor. Can I call my mom? Nigga scary as hell. Talking about call your mom. You even call your goddamn lawyer. Your mama ain't gonna get you out of this. And don't call on the Lord because he ain't gonna get you out of this. He putting you through this because you can handle whatever. But then we see that, and then we just see this shit this week. And I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? I know we supposed to separate the actor from real life, but it's like, man, if you trying to portray who you acting to be in real life, I can't feel sorry for you when you do this stupid shit. Like you thought you was big Meech. No, nigga, you little Meech. You don't have these privileges. You got these privileges. That means you ain't got nothing. And then we find out you telling on niggas in real life. I'm like, man, what the fuck we watching? This shit might as well focus on Terry. I'd rather watch Terry fuck up with Marquisha the whole season than to see Meech do one more front row in a strip club, jump over a stripper on the pole and shoot 3 or 4 niggas without spilling his drink or uncuffing his tie. I don't want to see though. I'd rather see Terry fuck up. That's what I'd rather see. I'd rather see Terry fuck up, deal with BMickie and his non-aiming ass. I'd rather see that. But with all that being said, I'm MoDIJ. This is Monday Mistakes. I don't have any screenshots, so we're just going to go through the episode and we're going to just talk about it as it comes. But I just had to give y'all my perspective on one reason I feel like I haven't really been in tune with watching this series as far as in real time. Friday, I ain't going to lie, I got off work. It was so damn hot. Man, I took 2 fans upstairs, had the patio door open, fell asleep, woke up, it's like 10 o'clock. I said, what the hell with that? But we're going to do Monday Mistakes. This is where we take, well, we'll probably take multiple characters. Normally we take 3 or 4 characters. We talk about where they went wrong in Friday's episode, and we try to figure out, can we correct them and send them down the right path, or is it a highway to hell? Well, right now we're finding out on Blaming My Friends, aka BMF, Black Mafia Family. This is episode 6. I think it was called Bad Religion. They started a record group, record label, shall I say? Just pardon me. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but this this is all over the place. What up, Danny? Oh shit, power is fire in here, y'all. We got a celebrity. Power is fire is in the building. What up, Queen? Belicious, Miss Renee, Eric, what's going on, man? GH, Cam, I see you, brother. All I see. But yeah, so I don't know, man. It's not that I'm being hard on the show, because I still watched them. You know, if you tuned in last week, we did watch episode 4 and 5 on the website. But I don't know. It's just, this isn't what I envisioned for BMF. It's I think in their mind they had this planned out for, let's say, 6 seasons, because it's going so damn slow. We're not even seeing the BMF that we know. We're still in, like, I'd say phase 2. You know what I mean? We're still in like phase 2. If this is like Marvel, they got all those phases or whatever the hell it is. We're only in phase 2. We ain't really got to that blowing money fast where they actually got these bricks in. Terry that went out to California. Yay. Big Meech is really out here stunting on Jay-Z and stuff. It's like, man, that's like 2 seasons away, unless they were gonna go into season 5 with a huge ass time jump to like 2000 from 95. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we're still in the early stages, like they dragging this shit on. It's only so long we can see Charles smashing a new chick. It's only so long we can see Lucille struggling with the bills. You know what I mean? It's only so long that we can see Terry just walking around the motherfucking diner that we know ain't getting no customers, because Nikki told us there's no customer having ass bullshit ass stinking ass diner. I hate this motherfucker. I hate you, Terry. I hate Meech. Y'all got me in this shit. Yeah, we know the diner ain't making no money. So it's like, it's only so long we can drag our feet with Meech going back and forth. And then we spent half the season in Mexico. I don't even know where we at in Mexico. Niggas got RPGs. I seen Meech catch a grenade. Someone threw a grenade. They pulled the pin, threw the grenade. Meech caught that motherfucker, threw that bitch back, boom, blew up a whole tank, and then a jet flew over. I said, what the hell is going on? Then they got voodoo niggas bringing Terry back to life, or did he bring Meech back to life? Meech spoke to God one time. Then we went to the Source Awards. We seen Biggie, we seen Bone Thugs, Tupac. We seen all them niggas back there. I was like, God damn, these niggas is living a lavish lifestyle. But what the fuck, man? We should be moving pounds. This nigga, what's the boy name? Detective Bryant went from Detroit down to Atlanta. We don't even know who Bryant works for. This nigga is a lone cop on the APD. Nigga, you know PD. He ain't working for nobody. The Red Dogs is running around. They didn't got shot the fuck up and killed because they didn't pulled up on the wrong people. They didn't kill all the wrong motherfuckers. And Detective Bryant is just walking around with some random ass badge talking about, yeah, I was hired down here. But no officers know him. He's just walking around the precinct. Hey, look, I need you to go to strip club with me. You said Meech is going to be there, right? Man, I can't go in there, man. They know my face, man. All right, man, fuck it. I'll go by myself, man. Get some strippers. It's like, what the fuck, man? Then Brian is best friends with some nigga. That kid got shot when they were going at it with the goddamn I fuck you with a Haitian. Yeah, so it's all kinds of wild shit going on. You know what I mean? Duffy on the run. They didn't call him. Man, it's BMF for life, man. It's BMF for life. Man, shut your whole ass up, nigga. Sit down. You going to jail, mister. It's like, what the fuck, man? Then, goddamn, what's old girl name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. What's pushing them cousin? I think that's their cousin. What's that girl name in St. Louis? What's the girl name in St. Louis? See, y'all know what I'm talking about. No one knows who the fuck Brian Kia. Now Kia in the game. She coming up there. What you want, Meech? They're my family members. Shut the fuck up, kid. Look, we got some dope coming in, all right? It's just getting fucked up out here. You ready to get in the game or not? Yeah, I know some people, but you just gotta let me do all the talking. Oh, okay. As long as you don't fuck us over like goddamn, what's the girl name? Maisha? Not Maisha. Marquisha. Yeah. I'm, I'm like, man, they shouldn't have gave her that damn hair though. That's one of those, what about your friends? Are they gonna stand their ground? Are they gonna be around? Yeah. Oh, that's what they gave Kia. They gave her that finger wave, that goddamn Marge Simpson. She got the Marge Simpson low. You know what I mean? They got her out here. I'm like, man, then you got the brother fighting niggas. I forgot, man, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. Then we got the nigga that works with Jay Push that worked with Terry, but then he went behind Terry back to get with Meech to set up the whole. I'm like, man, what the man? Okay. So we got this nigga playing both sides. Meech really runs things. Terry continued to try to work behind his back, but that shit ain't never working. BMickie is back in Terry's good graces, got the kid paid for, hustled the church. Let me repeat that. Hustled the church. Did y'all hear me? Hustled the church. Got that money from the church just to be hustling out there with Terry and them, just to flip on him to get them up out of his life so he can go ahead and continue to live in this bum ass house with his baby mama and his other child. Because you know, if you know BMickie's story, BMickie's a snitch. I told y'all, and we could never trust that nigga again. BMickie a snitch. Shout out to the real D Meeks. You know what I mean? Me and him, you know, I think it's the first season I told you, me and him, we had a conversation back and forth on, you know, saying IG. It was respectful. He was just, you know, saying, asking me that I believe that he was a snitch. And I had to tell him straight up, look, I don't know you personally, so I can't tell you what you are or not. But on this show, whoever BMickie is a snitch. You know, it was respectful. I'm like, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this BMickie character. So if they saying BMickie was a snitch, I'm saying BMickie was a snitch. But shout out to the real D Meeks. You know, he had his issues about this anyway. But that was like season one. It was nothing bad. He was just asking me my honest opinion. I tell him, man, I don't know you, nigga. I don't know what y'all. I personally don't care what you did, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was a hustler. Congratulations. I was too, nigga. I just didn't make it as long as y'all. But you know what I mean? But yeah, I knew when BMickie wore that goddamn, it wasn't no coming back. Now BMickie done snitched. Now BMickie done set this fucking war up with Jay Push and the goddamn Moors. Not the MOOREs, the MOO, no, MO, is it two MOHRs? Yeah, he beefing with them more, not these more, those boys over there. But then Meech is over there trying to set up a meet with them, only for goddamn Jay Push to come over here and knock off the Moors because they didn't pull it up. I don't know if y'all know, it was a big ass shootout. Pop, 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 pop. Jay Push had to go like he got you niggas. Pop, pop, pop. So they going at it. So now it's a little miniature war going on. But Meech had already talked to them and trying to set that up so everybody can come together. Because as long as we are together, you typically you got a white only pie and a nigga pie. But what we trying to do is bring that white only pie and that nigga pie together and make it our pie. And as long as we together, that means everybody eating. You see what I'm saying? As long as we together, everybody eating. But BMickie just started up this bullshit war, all because Terry wanted to be the big dog. See, everyone can't be a big dog, and that's what Terry has to understand. And that's one reason they got jammed up. Now, word on the street is Terry blames Meech for being so flashy for why they got caught. Meech blames Terry for talking on the phone too much as to why they got caught. But who gives a damn? Them niggas got caught. But Terry wanted to be what Meech was. We already said that all roads lead back to Meech. See, Terry wanted all the roads to lead back to him. And once you put that, you know, it's a thing called a fork in the road. You know what I mean? Jay-Z said he drove past the fork on the road and went straight. He didn't make that decision. He kept on his path. These two niggas went different paths. But that's season 7. We ain't ever gonna see them go their separate ways unless they're gonna speed up at the end of this. But they're gonna go separate ways at one point. It's gonna fuck everything up. But then we got Lucille, my bad, Passer. We got Passer Seal over here, broke as hell, blaming Charles for everything. House is paid for. I can't get that. I can't get that government assistant, Charles. You in here. Charles walking around like this. Well, I can't play guitar and I can't go to work. I can't strum that guitar like I'm supposed to. So he off the tour. He ain't got no goddamn hand. Lucille mad at him because she can't get Section 8 because her ass, she didn't want to lie. She didn't want to, listen, hear me out, y'all. Lucille didn't want to lie on the application to get government assistance. But Lucille lied to Charles about selling the ring. No lie is bigger than another lie. Remember, Stell was like, girl, you better sell that ring. What Charles don't know, he ain't gonna hurt. So you lied to Charles about that. But you followed the rules when you knew good and damn well the rules say you can't apply with a nigga in the house. Mm-mm-mm. Like I said, I ain't got no screenshots today, so we'll just go through the episode. But overall, I give it. It's tough. Yeah, they. See, I was thinking that too, but I wasn't for sure if it was the. I wasn't for sure if it was the ring money that she got. Man, BMickie and them would have just been starving, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. Mm-mm-mm.
You get home, Pusher's gonna be out, and you gonna be in.
Why does Terry trust? Why does Terry trust him so much? You know what I mean? Why does he trust BMickie so much? You would think he would trust Hoop to do more of this. BMickie talk about, I just need enough money to save my daughter. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta be hustling. Listen, when you hustling, you gotta be hustling, man. You can't set no look. If you're gonna be a real proficient drug dealer, you can't have no goals. You gotta hustle till the cops come. Ain't no exit strategy. If you want to be a real hustler, you want to be in the game, you gotta hustle till the motherfucking police come and knock it. Ain't no goals. Ain't no let me get $1 million, I'm out. Hell no, $1 million. Man, I can piss $1 million. You better go shit. 10 million the next stop. Man, you run it up. Run it up until the feds come and get you. I got you, DeMarcus. Yeah, I got you. I got you, man. I'm just doing it's been a while. I gotta get all this off my chest. I gotta get all this off my chest, man. It's been a while. I got you, DeMarcus. I see him. I see you, brother. I see you. I know you're digging the show. I know you got some info for your boy. Let me see what DeMarcus say. But I got you, man. Thank you for the $5 though. Hopefully Terry gave Meech the idea for Charles to help Purdy with music since Duffy got arrested. Hey man, if I was Charles, I would have been gone. I would have been in the A. I would have been in the A at the strip club with Meech every weekend. Every weekend, me and Meech would have been in the damn strip club. Trying to see.
I don't raise my kids.
Why, hey, why Lucille so mad at Charles? Can someone give me an honest answer? Charles did all he could. Charles went back to work. Charles was talking cash money to his boss. Hey, buddy, here go bottle champagne. What's that for, Charles? Oh, nigga, I'm going on tour, nigga. I'm turning up, nigga. I'm going with the temp tones. I'm going with the 5 heartbeats, nigga. I'm on the road with it. That nigga Charles bought that bottle of champagne. Like, what's up, nigga? I'm out. I'm out, nigga. This is my 2 weeks notice, nigga. I'm out. Man, that boss fuck Charles over. Hey, Charles, I thought you were gonna bring that champagne. Charles said, oh shit. Drop that goddamn Chevy engine on that end. That big block, that 305, ain't no big block, but he hit him, you know, he had a little small block on him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Why is Lucille so mad? I can't get assistant because you live here, Charles. Yeah, this is my house. Damn. Charles can't do nothing. Then, oh man, no, where's it at? Where is it at? No, hell no. We got to get to it. We got to talk about this. Damn, where's it at? Charles's hands all fucked up. Y'all remember old girl was yelling at Charles, CC? Charles can't work. Charles can't do nothing.
We are. Why?
And why are you acting like I'm any different than LaWanda or Lori?
You're not any different, Nicole.
Oh yeah, Nicole was throwing that thing. Yeah, but they weren't struggling. Charles was about to go on. I'm trying to show y'all where Charles got his hand. Charles was about to go on tour. She don't even want to be with Charles. So if she don't want to be with Charles, that means all she got to do is pay her half the rent. It went from 100% by herself. Well, she made it 100% by herself. They wasn't struggling. You seen Charles, you remember the beginning of the season, Charles had his wife beater wrong. It wasn't sweated out or nothing. Bing, bing, bing. Tightening up the guitar, about to go on. Charles is about to make $150. Charles is about to make $150 a week. We wasn't going to struggle, baby. We was about to be living. We were about to be living. But Lucille put all that stress on his back and forced him to go back to General Motors.
Only they know who their baby's daddies are.
So
Ooh.
Just another.
I can't even find it, man. Yeah, it's messed up, man. Charles can't do nothing right in that house. Purdy got popped. I'm thinking, when they got the shooting last week, either Terry or Meech used Purdy as a damn as a shield. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. That's what I'm thinking happened. I'm thinking when the niggas got the bucking, one of them grabbed her, and that's how she got hit. That's just me. I might be, you know what I'm saying? I might be tripping a little bit, but Purdy looked good. So it didn't. Purdy was not an addict. She was not a user. It was just something to knock the stress off. That's all that was. Purdy is one we can't trust. You know, a lot of people, when we hear that they're junkies, we can't trust them. But Purdy wasn't a junkie yet. So I'm not classifying her as a junkie. Not quite yet. She just got a little mixed up. When you hang around Trail, you got to do that stuff. You know what I mean? So she wasn't like, she was just coming down off of it. So we're not going to call her a junkie. We're going to show a little bit of respect to her. You know, she just got shot, just got out the hospital. If she wasn't on that coke, then she probably would have felt that whole thing. Hip gone. You know what I mean? No more Shakira, hips don't lie. No more of that. You know what I mean? And baby girl, you can dance like this. Yeah. Yeah. Shakira. No more of that. But good thing she was on that coke, so she survived that. Now, speaking of people getting shot up, Charles had the toolie. Charles had the thing. Y'all remember that? Charles had the thing. Oh, man, I don't want to be here. Now Lucille want to start preaching. But you didn't want to preach for Brother Man. You didn't want to pray for Brother Man when he jammed up his fingers. When his fingers were jammed up, all you did was curse his name. You didn't pray for him then. You didn't pray for little Nikki when you found out little Nikki was having a God gift and you supposed to be a pastor. You didn't pray for little Nikki. You cursed that girl out. But now, when he talking about ending himself, now you want to pray for him. You should have been praying for him all along, Lucille. You should have been praying for him to recover. You should have been praying for that tour to kick off. You should have been praying this nigga stayed in the house and wasn't ripping and running these streets over with Cece because Cece was scared that he whooped the nigga that punched him first. Charles ain't punched that man first. He found out that she was fucking with weird niggas. And then the weird nigga popped up. That's why I don't want to hear nothing about your old nigga. And if your old nigga pop up, oh, wait, yo, playboy. You said that's your girl? I thought I recognized her. Huh. Ooh, baby. I ain't stuck to her like glue, man. You can have your girl. She was tripping. She ain't telling about no nigga. That's your girl. That's your girl. Do what you got to do. Because if you act like Charles went over there. The dude grabbed her. You're my girl. You're going with me. Charles, he's like, hey, man, back off, brother. The dude punched Charles. Charles defended himself and got the This is when Charles had two good hands, though. I don't know about Charles right now with the club, but the club might actually knock a nigga out because it got that weight on it too. And you can't feel shit in there, especially because them 2 fingers are broke anyway. So, it could have clubbed him. But Charles defended himself, and she got mad at Charles and told Charles, I can't give you no pussy because I'm scared of you. When you was okay with giving this nigga some, and he was attacking you. I saved your life. Why you mad at me for? So now Charles is sitting in the living room. Lucille ain't giving him none. Lucille done went behind his back, sold the goddamn ring, cursed you to hell. Your kids, they running around. Don't no one give a fuck about Charles no more. CC won't give you no BB. Motherfucking, what's the name, lady name? Y'all Miss Mabel's show ain't throwing that thing no more. She ain't trying to get hit with no pot. And now you sitting in here, your daughter pregnant. Terry come in here looking at you sideways, talking about you got that gun, man. Fuck that gun. I don't want to be here. Charles is the everyday black man in America. This is what we go through. Now, some of our shit isn't as extreme as Charles, but every day we getting up as a black man, like, wait, what the fuck I gotta deal with today? Sometimes I ain't never got to this point. And if you ever get to this point, seek help. All jokes aside. But I ain't never got to this point. But Charles is losing it because every time he tries to take one step forward, he goes back 3 steps. He decided to keep Terry in school. Terry became a dope dealer and got shot. He wanted Terry to do the car shit. They started going good. Terry wanted to slang dope. This motherfucker wanted to go on tour. Dude catch a goddamn whatever throat cancer. He wanted to go back on tour. He breaks his goddamn hand. He can't work. He can't do nothing. He tries to do good for the family. Lucille curses him. The kids don't give a fuck about him. Charles is just living life to just live life. Why am I dying to live if I'm just living to... It's a fucking living hell for Charles. He goes back to try to get the guitar because he's about to go on the good road, but he can't get the guitar because they want to get a motherfucking increase on him. He dropped it off for $220. They talking about his $280 to pick it up. He like, $280, nigga, come on, baby. It ain't even worth $280. I sold it to you for $220. Let me get it. Wait a minute. Is that my motherfucker? You know what? Give me that goddamn guitar, nigga. I'm gonna get that motherfucking ring too. Give me that goddamn guitar, man. Fuck. Got to go out my goddamn pocket just to go home and find out no one in the house gives a shit about you. Charles is living the worst life that we seen in any 50 Cent show. Yeah, we thought Young Kanan had a bad. The hell with that. Try to be Charles where no one appreciates anything that you're doing. Charles gets no love from nobody. Charles is just here breathing. There's nothing for Charles to do. I can't go back to work. I want to fight my supervisor for fucking my hand up. Then I want to fight the nigga that canceled the tour the first time. But then I can't fight them because then my boys and shit happens. I just spent the last couple of dollars I had on this fucking guitar, but now I can't go on tour. I'm you know what? You know, it's going to be better days. It's going to be better days. You know what? Fuck this family. You know what? I'm tired. I'm going to live with Meech in Atlanta, all right? I'm going to live with Meech in Atlanta. Y'all figure this shit out, all right? I know we want the black family to stay together. Fuck that. I'm out. Hey, DeMarcus, thank you for $2. Charles turned into Lulu this episode. Hey, Charles, hey. Charles a good guy, man. They doing Charles bad, though. Yeah, Meech paid off the house. Meech paid off the house. The only bills there are, like, I don't know what the, wait. What bills do they have? All right, water, electricity, baby gas. That's like the only bills they got but they maxed out Nikki's credit card. So if the house is paid for, what they got, is there property tax in Detroit? Are there property taxes in Detroit or in Michigan? But you ain't paying property tax every month. And I know they ain't got no HOA. I know for sure they ain't got no HOA. What's up, Andrea? That serious credit card. Yeah, I'm confused on what the hell's going on. Telephone, groceries. All right, Monday mistake. Why are they paying for groceries? Man, I'm telling y'all, my family, we will be eating Terry's soul food as much as possible until we tired of Terry's soul food. We not paying for Terry ain't making no money over at that restaurant. We know Terry's using that restaurant as a front. Nigga, we about to be eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner over at the goddamn diner. Terry, bring some of that food home. Wanda's ass live over here. Terry got his own place. Markeisha got her own place. And Wanda lives at home with that nigga's mom and dad. That's where we're at right now. Terry got a place, paying for Markeisha and Boom's place, while his baby mama stays at his mama house. Terry, the least you can do is bring home food for four every night, nigga. A 4 for 4, nigga. Switch it up. Some nights we get rice. Some nights we get mashed potatoes. Some nights we get macaroni. Then you switch up. You get some corn. You get some green beans. And you just get a different meat. Chicken, steak, turkey. Sometimes some filter fish. Yeah, we going to be eating at Terry's. There ain't no need for no groceries. Yeah, it sucks. We could buy a little stuff that we need around the house, but we got to cut some expenses. That's 3 meals a day. You see Charles be going over there. Charles be getting, well, Charles ain't never get no coffee. You know what I'm saying? That dark coffee, he ain't never get down the lap because she found out that nigga got a temper tantrum. You got to control Charles, but you got to be careful what you say because Charles will attack you. That nigga was putting out all the anger. We eating at Terry's. Y'all thought I forgot? We eating at Terry's. Cece, get your ass back there. I want some motherfucking cornbread today. Some collard greens with no poke. And I'll take a beef brisket. And a beef brisket. Bring it on up. And I'll take that Dr. Pepper. Or you have Mr. Pibb, I think. Bring it on up. It's on the house. I ain't know how much it costs. It's on the house. Give me 2 cups to go. 2 cups to go, all right? Yeah, they tripping. Terry and them got all this money and ain't nobody. Man, if I'm Charles, nigga, fuck. Hey, Terry, nigga, I'm staying at your crib, nigga. I'm going to Terry's house. Son, I'm staying over here. Come on, Pops. Terry ain't gonna do nothing. I'm staying over here, nigga. Yeah, you got this nice ass loft. You ain't knocking nothing down. I heard Wanda ain't give you none. Markeisha fucking boom. So you ain't getting none. Yeah, you ain't getting none. So you might as well let me get the loft, nigga. You go stay at the house, nigga. Your mama don't want me there anyway, so I'm stay over here, nigga. Fuck you, Terry. You my son. It's your turn to get back, nigga. Hell no. But yeah, Charles is going through it, man. Charles is going through it. While Markeisha is throwing that thing to Boom. Now, I don't know if they were trying to show that Markeisha. I don't know. You know, I really don't know what Markeisha, but I said that she set them niggas up last week. I always felt like she was setting them up. And she trying to say, she really tried to backdoor them. So this season is all about the back door because I seen that grin on her face. She talking about, oh, I didn't know there was going to be cops there. I think Boom did that. Nah, nigga, you knew it was going to be cops there and you wanted Terry to get caught so you could be the woman. Yeah, I never could trust Markeisha. I told y'all. Season 1, if somebody want to go back and find it, season 1, when she sold Terry that bullshit car insurance, I told y'all we couldn't trust her right then. Once you fucked me over, that's it. I can't trust you ever again. No. You could come and give me some of that loving, but you can't be trusted with nothing. No. Boom snitched on Terry and Meech, man. Everybody's snitching. Remember, Meech told on Detective Bryant. Meech told on Bryant. Yeah, we ain't forget. We did not forget. It was relay snitching. He told the pilot to call the police. Try to make it seem like, nah, you initiated this call. Yeah, you the one that told the pilot to call the police on Bryant. You told on Bryant. Oh man, I mean, I get what they're doing with the storyline. I'm not saying it's a bad show. It's just the acting isn't. I don't think they. It's not that they. I won't say it's not that they didn't try. It just seems like some people didn't take their craft seriously. You know, when I first got on here, I was only doing lives for 25 minutes, 30 minutes. I was like, let me get off of here. Because I didn't know if I could hold your attention for long than that. But then I gradually got to it. You know what I mean? Then we went to like 45, an hour, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. We did a 9-hour live. We actually did a 12-hour live once. No, we did we did about a 12-hour live during the election. Because I stayed up and went straight to work. Oh, yeah, I was tired as hell when I got off. But some people, it don't seem like they took their craft serious and tried to elevate their acting. I'll let you guys decide who that is. I'm pretty sure we all come to the same conclusion. But
Here to be out in the block.
See, that's why I came to town. I'm trying to set up peace talks with everybody.
no, that's what's the name's hairstyle? Not TLC. That's not TLC. Y'all know what hairstyle that is. Y'all know what hairstyle that is.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
That's what that is.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I knew that hairstyle looked familiar. Exactly. Stay space. What's up? Is it Andrea or Andrea? Yeah,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
that's what's it gonna be. Cause I can pretend. Hey, what scene was it that she had that hairstyle? MC Light. Yeah, but what scene was it that Jada Pinkett had that and set it off? See, now I'm about to go to the whole movie and try to find that shit. Did she have it in that movie? Or she always had the Stoney always had the braids. She didn't have the braids in the beginning of the episode. I mean, the movie, did she? She had that curly shit. Or no, it was in Jason's lyric. I think it was Jason's lyric. Let me see. I think it was Jason's lyric. There you go. Jason's lyric. Yeah, that's when they had the little curly bullshit. Here you go, right here. That's good. They had the headband on that shit. They had the headband on that motherfucker, man. There she go right there. And she working at the diner. Hey, look how hard she's sweating. Look how hard she's sweating. Oh my God. Oh man, ain't that something? All right, so there's Kia. I mean, Kia hasn't really been in here enough for us to get a mistake out of her just quite yet. Maybe I think she's gonna play things by the book and actually be a good connect for them. I don't think she's gonna like fuck nothing over. But I mean, it's too early. We'll probably never find out because there isn't another season after this. Oh man. So I'm confused on how they all I'm confused on how they all stay into it, but ride for each other. Example, Meech and Terry be dissing each other, but fight for each other. Terry still underestimating Markeisha. Or Terry stood on. I guess Terry understood that Markeisha was fronted. I don't know. I don't know what that last sentence is saying. What up, Rick James? I mean, at the end of the day, they brothers. So at this age, you really ain't gonna turn on. You got to be a cold-hearted individual to turn on your brother, especially at this age in life. It's got to take a lot of stuff.
That how them last long, it fucks with our brain.
Yeah, I know, but better that than fucking without bread.
I think I could trust Hoop more than anybody. And Hoop is just cool to be around. Hoop don't really give a damn. Hoop come in here with the gun, do whatever Terry say, and go home, man. He ain't really worried about his rank. He comfortable.
Hey, you think Meech having the same problem down in ATL?
Yeah.
He probably gonna hear that shit went sideways.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they're trying to play. I mean, I know this is the last season, so are they going to get to like the last episode? It's a time jump, and they show BMF's like the 2000s BMF. You know, with the older big Meech, or we just ride this season out into like 95, 96, and oh well, that was BMF, guys. That was the end of that. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm watching it. I'm back on schedule now, so we'll have episode 7 this week because I ain't going nowhere this weekend. You know, it's been like the last 5 weeks. I've been somewhere every weekend, so I'm chilling this weekend. So I'll be able to do a live on Friday for sure. I tried to go live Saturday, but it started raining. You know what I mean? Had a cool little section. It was a cool little chill thing. What y'all think about Duffy and his pops? Did this moment make you guys tear up a little bit?
For the rest of your days. Pops, I'm not stupid.
How'd that make y'all feel? Duff hold it down, or Duff listening to his dad, man. You know, it's good to have a father figure in your life. Your pop's telling you to, man, just go ahead and snitch on Meech, man. Just tell on Meech, man. Take some time off your sentence, man. You be good, man.
I'm gonna tell.
You know, it ain't nothing. Just go in there and tell them what you know. 1-800, tell them what you know. That's all you got to do. As long as you're honest, you can do no wrong in the Lord's eye. But when you get in here, you're trying to hold it down. Nah, you need to tell on somebody. Am I advocating telling? Hey, if you're a civilian, tell. If you in the streets and you want to live by this dumbass rule, then hey, so be it. But your pops, he knows what's going on, man. He don't want you behind them bars with him. He don't want it to be a family reunion every time you wake up. He want better for you. They just bring a tear to y'all eye. Y'all were like, man, Duffy, hold it down. BMF for life. What did y'all think? BMF for life. I'm probably yelling BMF too, man. I'm probably yelling BMF, man. Fuck it. You rather stand on business or be a free man? I like standing on business. Which I want. Put a 1 for a free man or put a 2 standing on business. I'm a stand on business type of guy. I'm a stand on business type of guy. But that's just me. Always being a free man. You know what I'm saying? Being a free man. Cause hey, sounding like a G, telling the police BMF for life, facing life. Oh man, that's standing on big business. That's standing on big business.
He's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
Big business. That's what I'm trying to stand on big business. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go out like Anthony on motherfucking Dead Presidents, throw a chair at the judge. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stand on business. So fuck it. I'm standing on business. I ain't telling no Meech. Meech the only family I got. But shit, they extraditing him back to Detroit. They sending his ass back to where it happened. You're not staying down here in Atlanta. Brian is making sure your ass go back, nigga. They got all the information. This nigga dad talking about tell, man. Just tell, man.
Okay, no, I know. You don't know shit.
Damn, Duffy. You know, hey, all right, don't tell nobody this. This is between us. This is between us, guys. I would have seen my dad telling me, you don't know nothing, and slamming his hand on the table. You know what? This is just between us, y'all. If I'm ever on the phone, don't nobody be saying nothing in the comments if I'm on the phone with my people. Man, I would have went over there and snatched my dad up so quick. Said, nigga, you don't know who you talking to, nigga. I'm like that. They call me Duff out here, nigga. Big Duff, nigga. Tell me what I should and shouldn't do. Now I'm taking this motherfucker to trial, nigga. You stood on business, your son gonna stand on business. I love you, but don't you ever come at me sideways, Pops. That's just what I would have did. That's just what I would have did. Pops had COVID back in the 90s, nigga. What up, kiddo? Pops had the ick in the 90s, nigga. Trying to convince Duffy, tell him what you know, Duff. When keeping it real goes wrong, come on, Miss T. Listen, sometimes you gotta keep it real. Sometimes you gotta keep it real. Then we had was that this episode or was it last episode with Lamar? Was Lamar and Ashley Larry this week or was it last week? The incinerator, was that this week or last week? Oh, that was this week at the end. Because it shows when BMickie was doing what he was. Oh, okay.
You can bullshit me. Well, I used to see.
What about y'all girl? All right, I thought it was last week. All right, I should be messed up. What y'all think about Marquisha? She let Boom get some. She playing everybody. Terry fighting Boom. Boom and told on Meech and Terry. Marquisha trying to get niggas set up. Marquisha ain't got a damn clue what the hell's going on. Boom like Snoop Dogg off of Baby Boy. How that nigga living up with Marquisha and you paying for this shit? I'm like, man. Marquisha fucking the game up.
But see, I was right to give LaWanda my money to hold.
Ooh. Now, I don't so Terry had Wanda come over. Remember, Wanda lives at home with his parents. He has his own spot. And Marquisha got a spot paid for by him. But Wanda knows where the money is. Markeisha wants access to it, but Markeisha got a whole house while Boom is there knocking the boots. Terry got to come over and fight this nigga. This is why I don't like all of this. It's just unnecessary shit. All this could be avoided if someone slaps the hell out of Terry and say, get Markeisha out that fucking house. That's all they got to do. That's really how you can solve all of this. Now, Markeisha might snitch, but we have to tighten that up just like we did Kato. We got to tighten that up just like anything else. That's all that matters. We got to tighten it up. That's all that, hey, we in the game. At this point, we already caught multiple bodies. We got to tighten that shit up some. We know Markeisha.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
Kick her funky ass out the crib. Put a threat down. Tell her, you fuck around, the kids gonna find out. Don't even go after the kids. Tighten that Markeisha situation up. Shh. Be quiet. Continue about your business. Get rid of that house. Get rid of your house. Relocate to something else that don't nobody know about, not even Wanda. Buy you a little stash house. Straight kiss your ass. Duck some money off. So when everything comes a crumbling down, there's still that one house that you bought for cash that ain't in your name that you might have an older lady in that's a tenant. So then whenever you get out of jail, because you're going to go to jail, you get out, you can go to that house, go in the basement. Oh, Terry, I haven't seen you in so long. Whoever the family members are. But you got to make sure you bury that thing real good. Not next to no septic tank. Not next to anything, no pipes that could burst, that water can get into it. You got to zip lock those. But you're going to also want to put them inside of a crate or something. Do you want to put that shit up under the ground? But you probably want to put a little slab of concrete over it just because you know it's going to stay there for a little bit because you're going to be looking at about 10 to 15 years if you're really making that kind of money. But then when you get out, you got that property over there. You can just go over there and slowly get a little bit out of that bag. Ain't no one going to know nothing, but you still got a little bit of income coming in through this house. You pay for that cash and no one knows it's yours. You see what I'm saying? So you still got a little bit of something. But you just got to tighten that Markeisha situation up. That's the only way that this is going to work. Because we can't trust her at this point. She's fucking Boom. She almost got you set up with the Larry shit. Yeah. She ain't, or Isaac, she ain't ready for none of this. Boom said she wasn't ready for it. Boom told her ass to chill for a little bit. She done threw that monkey to Boom. She done came back to you. She done lied to you. She done smirked when she walk off. We just got to tighten that Markeisha situation up a little bit. Sometimes that happens. In these type of shows, tightening something up is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's necessary for the story to go without any hiccups. See, we all hate having the hiccups because it just surrender. The fuck? The hell? We don't like hiccups because it stops you from what you're doing. I think your heart skips a beat when you do that. Or maybe that's when you sneeze. But either way, nobody wants to sneeze and nobody wants to hiccup. So we tighten up the Markeisha situation. Tighten that up. Now we can move forward. We get rid of this deficit that we have on this house. Boom, Terry. There you go. $100,000, $200,000 back in the pocket. Boom, you get rid of your loft because it's too hot right now. You know, they're going to be coming to try to search that. You sell that. You get like another 75 off of that. We're looking at 275 in the pocket. We know you and Meech ain't got no money up front because y'all blew it all on the record label, Stomping Grounds Records. And y'all #1 artist and got shot in that hip, and that hip flex was off a little bit. So I walk with a limp because my heavy, you know what I mean? But she walked with a limp because her hip ain't there. So now you got that 275 of liquid in your pocket, plus whatever y'all make it. Once you squabble out whatever you getting through J Push, you still got that 275, but you just eat off of the profits that you're getting on the streets right now. So that 275 would be there for that, although those rainy days, you know what I mean? That Ja Rule song, but we don't sing Ja Rule when we over here. So we got to talk about I can't stand the rain, you know, against my window. That's what Missy was talking about. She can't stand rainy days. So she's rapping about the good days. So when it rains outside, she raps about the good times. So when it become a rainy day, you got that 275 dipped off. Boom, boom, boom. Let's say 250 because you got to trick off at least, hear me out. You got to trick off at least 10 to 15,000 on your broad. So you know, so you got to have some girls in the streets. You got to get a new whip. So that 25,000, we're going to go ahead and finagle that. We're going to get something new off the showroom for about $17,500. That's a good little price for a little two-door, you know what I'm saying, a little Audi or something. Then we're going to, whatever our new chick is, boom, 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 we're going to drop off $2,000, $3,000 because we got to keep her fly. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, probably drop off another $1,000, $2,000 to pay off the rent for like 6 months. So she's living comfortably. We ain't got to worry about her. Then I got my other side chick, my side chick, that I'm going to dip out and do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Run my errands and shit. She going to be up at the diner. And, you know what I'm saying? She going to be chilling over at the diner. She'll be cool with the workers and shit. But I got to keep them separate. You know, the one with the apartment, I got to make sure she stay over here. She the one I go to when I ain't got shit going on. I got me a place that I can lay low because I know it's off in the cut. If I want to get sloppy, I can pull up over there because I don't want her knowing where I live at, because if someone run down on her, they'll know where I live at, which would be dangerous on me. But then I got my girl over here. So that's in between that 25,000. I'm splitting between these two plus with my new whip. Bow, bow, bow. Don't really need new jewelry because I got the iced out cross and I'm still not trying to touch that 275. So I'm bringing in at least 10 to 15,000 a week that's going into my pockets. Now I do got my own expenses as far as running this restaurant and shit, because this is a front. So it is like a location that we can use to store the money, store the dope, never have them in the same place at one time. But I can start funneling money and start cleaning it through here. So I have my overhead expenses. Same with Meech with the studio and Duff and everything, because someone's got to pay for that house. But then they took all their money that they're really making. So let's say it's 15 a week, boom, 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 boom. But it's probably more like 45 to 50,000 a week at this point. Boom, 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 boom. All that they spending, they only getting like 10, 15 out of that. So they got to put the rest of it in that company. That music bullshit is bleeding money. It's bleeding money. Because the thing about music is there's only money going out. It's only money going. Ain't no money. Ain't no one buying no purdy bullshit. Ain't no one know no purdy shit. It's just money going out. CDs, promos, hiring niggas, having niggas go around, paying DJs, throwing bullshit ass parties, a whole bunch of bullshit, medical bills. It's only money going out. So as soon as the money come in to their pockets, it's going out the business account. So they ain't really making no real money like that. Now they got some bread because they can pay for it, like little Nikki's school. They can pay for medical bills like a Purdy. They could pay off a house. They got that kind of bread. I'm not saying they broke, but their life depends on their work coming in and work going out. If we go to work and there ain't no work, then that means we just at work getting paid. It don't work like that in the dope game. Work got to be coming in for money to be coming in. So they ain't got it like that. But you got that 275 ducked off. You just got to be eating for a little bit off of that 15. Boom, that 15, boom, 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 boom. You can stack 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That'll put you at $45,000, $50,000. Put that down on the new crib because you already can stay at your people's house. You can stay at mom and dad's house. I know you don't want to. You can get a hotel and shit too. You can pull up on one of the dudes, you know what I'm saying, one of your homies, pull up over there. But you got to stack that bread. So now you ahead of the game. While Meech is over here doing all this running around, you done got a quarter M that you sitting on. You got a quarter M you sitting on, plus the 10, 20 that you bring it in profit each day or each week, whatever you want to put it. But now you got that bread. You got rid of Marquisha. You got rid of the 2 spots. Now you really off in the cut. You don't need to really live that lavish because it's just you. You 19 years old, 20 years old. Well, Nikki's like 18, so it's putting like 21, 22. What up, Kendall? But you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If we get rid of Marquisha, I say all that to say we got to tighten up this Marquisha situation. We tighten that up. I'm starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. I know they say don't go to the end of the tunnel. Don't go to the light, but I'm not going back to the dark. I don't want to go back to the dark. I want to go to the light. I want to see what's... Land ho! I want to go to the light. I want to go to the light. We got to tighten up the Marquisha situation. Tighten up the Marquisha situation. That's what we want to do. Tighten up the Marquisha situation. All we got to do is just tighten it up a little bit. Tighten it up just a little bit. Just a little, not too much. Not too much that the pipes burst, but just tighten it up just a little bit that you need a wrench to kind of get it off. You know what I mean? There's hand tight and then there's wrench tight. Go hand tight, but then just take the wrench, just a little, just a quarter of an inch. Just eat. That's all you got. Just eat. Don't do it too tight. Yeah, we just need to tighten up the situation. Put the chokehold on the whole matter so Marquisha won't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, DeMarcus, for the $2. Mo, which mother is worse, Rock or Lucille? Rock. Lucille don't want her kids selling drugs. Lucille don't want her kids selling drugs. Not Marquisha. Rock encouraged it. Rock told Kanan, you're my partner. So you definitely rock. And thank you for that $5 too. Which song is better, OPP by Naughty by Nature or What They Really Want by DMX? Terry is confused, mess with Marquisha. Well, I can't compare those two. Like Down with OPP, yeah, you know me. Man, that was like a movement. What did bitches want from a nigga talking about knocking some chicks down? I can't compare being down with OPP and trying to get some for JJ. Nigga, we all want some for JJ. Now, I didn't have as many as DMX had. That nigga had the whole alphabet. He met one of them at an ice cream parlor. I'd never even been to an ice cream parlor. I don't even know what ice cream parlor is. We ain't had that. We had a Baskin Robbins, but I don't know what an ice cream parlor is. I'm thinking ice cream parlor, you go in there, it's just a nigga with a big ass scoop just giving you whatever ice cream. Hi ho, hi ho. Well, I don't know about no ice cream parlor, but DMX got one out of ice cream parlor. You know what I mean? So I don't really know. Maybe ice cream parlors was like early 90s. Maybe I was too young for that, or we didn't have enough money for an ice cream parlor. But yeah, I can't compare OPP to What They Really Want from a nigga. Because I still want to know what they really want from a nigga. All right. So if we get rid of Marquisha, we tighten that situation up, I think we'll be all right.
She's the realest bitch I know. Unlike your ass.
And Marquisha got the nerve to be mad. You tried to set this nigga up. Baskin Robbins, wait a minute. See, that y'all get me sidetracked. Baskin Robbins is considered an ice cream parlor. I thought like a, well, I guess it is just the ice cream place. But when I think ice cream parlor, I'm thinking like some random old white man or middle-aged white man that has like a little, like I'm thinking of ice cream, you know, like a barber shop. I'm thinking like ice cream parlor is like a smaller version of that with like a little ice cream thing outside. I'm thinking like 1950s ice cream parlors. You know what I mean? See, I'm thinking ice cream parlor. When I think of an ice cream parlor, I'm thinking like an old man like this. This is what I'm thinking of an ice cream parlor. Not no Baskin Robbins. This is what I'm thinking. I'm always thinking like an old white man or something. Yeah, with like with the apron and shit on. Oh, and that's another thing. Where are the kids at? Boom is in jail. Marquisha we don't even know what Marquisha does all day. She literally sits in the house and does nothing. Goes and sees Boom talking about, next time I want to bring the kids. Guard, is this a conjugal visit or is this a regular visit? Who's coming? Marquisha? She got the kids with her? Oh, man, tell her I ain't trying to see her today. Tell her I'm in the hole or something, man. You know what I mean? Talking about next time I'm bringing the kids, give me the name and more connects. No. No. And that is right. One of the kids is Boom's, and then the other kid is some other nigga. So we don't even know who the other nigga kid is.
We doing a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The whole Marquisha thing is wild, but fuck it. And let me ask you, good Christian folk, would you have lied? Oh, let me see. Let me see. Oh man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Was it 11? So we got like an hour. All right, bad. We could do another hour. All right. So what I was gonna ask, and be honest. I want to, Lord, how can I put this? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If I'm Lucille, I'm lying. Hell no, don't nobody live with me. No, don't nobody live with me. I'd have put a little Nikki name on there, and that would have been it. The Lord said, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Bible says a closed mouth shall not be fed. Right? And then in the Bible, it say a closed mouth shall not be fed. They say at a wedding, speak or forever hold your peace. I'm in that motherfucker. Heck no, there is no nigga in the house. Oh, the Lord will understand. Lord, take the wheel. Jesus drove me to the place. Jesus drove me to the assistant program. Jesus, take the wheel. I don't know where we going. I got the Tesla before the Tesla. Skirt, skirt. We pull it up in there. I'm signing that up. Mo, okay. Age, 39. Sex, lots of it. Dependents, one daughter. A significant other, hell no. Income, shit, I wish. Living conditions, horrible. Bills, over my head. Do I need assistance? Yes, I does. Amen, sister. So, Mo, does your wife or someone that's able to work live with you? Hell no. She left me a while back. Actually, you remember that dude that kind of looked like Snoop Dogg, had that big ass Afro with the goddamn lump in the back of his head? I think my wife was messing around him. Lord knows that the pastor will take things. You know what I mean? So yeah, hell no, she don't live at the house. I'd have been lying on that thing. I would have probably said Meech and Terry still live with me. I would have probably said BMickie and his kid live with me. I'm lying. I'm gonna be what they talk about on TV right now. Oh man, them motherfuckers living off of government assistance. You goddamn right, nigga. I pay my taxes. That government assistance is my money. I pay my taxes. Talk about living off of that. If you're an able-bodied worker, you gotta work 80 hours, nigga. I ain't working no 80 hours. I want my government check, nigga. It's my taxes.
There now, barely, especially as female pastor. You know, the men make all the money. I know.
And Lucille she got an Amsterdam postcard over here. I ain't even noticed that. Shout out to Miss Parsons. Her kids must be doing a lot of traveling. Look at Lucille though, thinking she better than everybody.
It's not right at all, Pastor. Listen, let me see here. You are just at the cutoff.
Right then and there. Miss T, what'd you say? Well, I don't think the divorce is final yet, but oh yeah, I'm right at the cutoff. I'm right at the cutoff. Well, cut the paperwork off right there. That's it. That's all you need to know. I'm right at the cutoff. Let me do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Sign me up for this.
Let me make this slight adjustment here and see if we can't go ahead and get you those benefits, okay?
Thank you. No, it's been a real struggle. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Now she talking about. Thank you so much. Nah, Lucille. Hello, Lucy. Lucille over here. I fuck with her, but come on, Mama Lou. Come on, Mama Lou. You know you wasn't supposed to put Charles on there, but she loved Charles. She want Charles there. As soon as Charles, y'all remember when Charles was talking to her last week? I think I want to go on a date with someone. Like, what the fuck is wrong with Charles? You know, I was just asking, could I go on a date with someone? Nigga, do what you want to do, Charles. Do what you do, but watch my shoes, nigga. Dance with your boo. But you can watch my shoes, nigga. You can get loose, but watch my shoes, nigga. Charles over here, I think I'm going on a date with someone.
Let's see. Now hold up. You mark down here that you live with your husband.
Why would you do that, Lucille? You ain't giving Charles no loving. You walking around here with designer drawers on, silk robes, a fucking full-length mink. Yeah, full-length fur. Not the fox fur, but the fur. She got the real deal. That's mink. That's chinchilla, nigga. And you had the nerve to put your husband on there? Lucille, you can't pay the bills? Lucille, you can't afford a grandbaby? Lucille, you don't want Charles in the house? Lucille, why you put Charles on that paperwork? You love that nigga. That's that true L-O-V-E-E.
It's my ex-husband.
That's not how this works, okay? Not at all. It changes everything.
Lucille. Now, Miss J, we didn't already had a segment on Charles. We're gonna take it easy on Charles, man. Charles tried to unalive himself. He's doing the best he can to survive. Trying to survive is a day-to-day fight, all right? We're gonna cut Charles some slack. He has all the pressure on his back right now, and ain't nobody helping him out. Lucille refuses to get a job. Charles is about to go on tour, but got his hand fucked up. And you know why he got his hand messed up? It's because all the stress he's going through. At home, all he's hearing is, wah, 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 wah. She talking to me like I'm dumb. I should have known. I should have left this chick alone. But all I've heard is, yang. Yeah, that's all you hear at home. Get a job, Charles. You're a bum, Charles. Infidelity, Charles. You're fucking other bitches, Charles. Fuck that concert, Charles. Then he got little Nicky cussing and busting and throwing that thing around. Y'all know little Nicky's having sex now? Oh my goodness, where has the time gone? Then we got the boys that just ain't listening to him. Charles just can't win. It's stressing out. And now his house that he worked for, that he was at General Motors, busting his ass 2 shifts a day, goddamn going above and beyond, only for his kids to be getting kicked out of school and his wife to be working at Wendy's and his daughter to be a good student. But then his son's baby mama moved in and now there's another kid. Charles has so much stress on his back. We haven't been giving this black man an opportunity to be anything. We just looked at Charles and said, you know what? Charles has sex with Miss Mabel. He got taken advantage of, and everyone said that he was the prime suspect. I remember Miss Mabel getting Charles drunk and taking advantage of that man, and we all shamed him. And now when we look up, he's about to go on tour. He's about to go make $150 a day because of per diem. He's about to be making some money. But when he's at work, he can't focus because at home, his wife, not his ex-wife, his wife is calling him a piece of shit. You lazy bastard, Charles. You make me sick. It's been 4 seasons. You ain't painted this motherfucking wall. We can't pay the bills. We can't do shit, Charles. We hungry. We broke. We stuck, Charles. And Charles had to get his ass up, put his dreams on hold because he wanted to do music. He wanted to go on tour 2 times, but then he got his hand smashed and missing 2 fingers because he was at work stressing out because all he knew was work to try to provide for the family, only to find out that behind his back, his wife then pawned the wedding ring and tried to get government goddamn assistance when she knew good and damn well he ain't got no place to stay because he's actually helping out with the bills while she talking about about paying all the bills. She can't pay all the bills because she ain't got no job, and they only giving her $300 a week over at the church because they ain't making nothing. I know last week when I was looking in the collection plate, I said, ain't this a damn shame? I think I seen 1745 going around the collection plate. I'm looking at that like, man, I'm not putting nothing in that plate. I don't even go to this. I'm not even a member at this church. But I see Lucille up there. I said, praise the Lord, that woman can sing. Sing it. Wade in the water. Take your time. Wade in the water. I'm like, ooh, this is a good ass church. It's kind of hot in the motherfucker here, though. My bad, Lord, for cursing here, but it is hot as hell. No pun intended. But yeah, I'm watching. I'm thinking, okay, the church is doing good. But behind the scenes and the smiles and the brand new perfume and all the designer clothes, Lucille's a bum. No disrespect, but we got to call it like it is. And Charles is doing everything he can. He went back to General Motors, the place where he was talking big shit. He told the supervisor, nigga, get a bottle of champagne. Get off my dick, nigga. I'm going on tour, nigga. I'm gonna be with Stevie Wonder, me and Ray Charles. He got this new song, Hit the Road Jack. I'm about to go do Hit the Road Jack, the remix with Ray Charles. I got a lot of shit. Motherfucker, they want me to actually play the backup guitar. There's a young up-and-coming artist by the name of Bobby Brown. He taking off like a motherfucking rocket. I'm talking about he is what it is. I know Tupac and them on the rise too, but man, we still fucking with Bobby Brown. This 94, 95. We still kind of MC Hammer-ish. We getting over to the gangster rap, but yeah, I'm working my way up. Bobby Brown is where I'm at right now. New Edition's supposed to be getting back together too. They got that Belle Biv DeVoe group. I might try to see if I can play background for them. That seems like it'll be a good little gig. And I'm hearing they going on that reunion tour. But yeah, I got all this shit going on. I break my fucking fingers because Lucille is mad at me for having the only job in the house while little Nikki is running around here with a demon child in there. We don't know if it's Breeze. We don't know if it's motherfucking, what's the dude, Sworm Glizzy guy, Worm nigga. We don't know who it is. Charles is suffering right now, and Lucille is just piling and piling and piling more and more and more and more. And it's like a landfill of just shit all on top of Charles. Another truck, beep, beep, back that shit up. All right, get that truck out of there. Bring another truck. Lucille just piling shit up on top of Charles, and he's to the point where I can't take it no more. Now, we're not playing around about, you know, saying self-deletion. You know, if you have that urge, please contact the suicide hotline. We're not going to joke around about that, but Charles is suffering. Charles is suffering. It's because of all this shit that's going on in his life. Lucille running around telling Stell everything. Charles is a bum. You don't need that wedding ring. Stell's telling her to keep the mink. Listen to how stupid this shit sounds. Stell is saying, keep the mink, girl. You look good. Where's she going to wear that big heavy ass mink to with no money? Ain't nobody taking that motherfucking mink and going down to the Salvation Army. Sell that motherfucking mink. Sell that goddamn ring. Pay some bills around this motherfucker. Don't give the money to BMickie. No disrespect to BMickie, man. Fuck BMickie. He told on your boys. Lucille is just, come on, Lou. Lou, this ain't what we want from you. We want better, Mama Lou. Come on, Mama Meech. We want better. Charles is trying. They call him three-finger Charles. You know what I'm saying? Three-finger try. That's what we're going to start calling him. Three-finger try because he trying. It's just being a black man with all this pressure on you. It's just tough, man. If you don't know how I feel, then you don't know how Charles feels. If you ain't never had your back against the wall, ashy knuckles, where it felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders, then you probably don't feel this right now, but I do. I do. It hurts because real men knew it's hard to be vulnerable in front of the family, and Charles did. He broke down. That nigga Terry said, wait, you got that gun? Give me that gun. Charles had a Thule. What Charles walking around the city with that thing on him for? Charles wasn't silly like, I know my sons is beefing with niggas. I'm going to keep me a Thule on me too. Only to find out that Lucille is trying to get him out to get government assistance. Trying to get government. That's some bullshit. I want everyone to put, just do me a favor right now. If you're in the chat, if you're able-bodied, if you got 2 thumbs, Just type "Go Charles" for me in the chat one time. Go Charles. I just need that lift up, that motivational, that spark. I just need to see some Go Charleses in the chat because it's tough. And Lucille, just come on, bring another dump truck, back it on up. Beep, beep, we just get the shit piled on Charles every goddamn day, man. He seen the ring in there. They just ran up the price on the guitar. He just got goddamn kicked up out the house. It just can't win in this motherfucker, man. The walls ain't been painted. He ain't got motivation. He can't go on tour. Boss fucked him over. He still owe the boss a bottle of champagne. Let me get some Gold Charles in the chat, man, because I don't know how we can get through this.
You good?
And on your stomach.
Cole, you're pregnant?
Get yourself knocked up.
Look at Lucille, man. Thank you, all in. All I see. All I see. Kid'll talk about F. Charles. That's messed up. Charles is doing everything he can. Nikki wouldn't be pregnant if Charles was at the house. I said Nikki wouldn't be pregnant if Charles was at the house. Nikki wouldn't be pregnant if Charles was at the house. Nikki would not be knocked up if there was a father in the house. Nikki wouldn't be wondering who the hell the baby father is if Charles was in the house. Nikki wouldn't be talking as reckless as she does to Lucille if Charles was in the house. Nikki wouldn't be getting freaky in the back of a car seat if Charles was in the house. But where was Charles at? Oh, that's right. Charles working double shifts over at the factory. Remember? Charles had to get a job. Charles was working double shifts. Remember, he went to the supervisor, thanks for getting me back on and helping me getting them extra shifts. Charles was working a double while Lucille was at the house playing games with her cousin Stella, while Nikki was out cruising the streets looking for meat. That's what little Nikki was out there doing because Charles was at work. So it ain't the father's fault. It's whoever the guardian is at the house that's letting little Nikki run the streets because Charles had to work. Charles got a J-O-B. The word of the day is job. J-O-B. Nikki wouldn't be in the streets if her father was sleeping in his own sheets. But no, Charles had to work a double because Lucille refuses to work. So Charles is out busting his ass at GM, trying to get a little bit of loving from Cece, getting harassed, whooping niggas' asses, while Lucille's at the house doing who knows what. That's between her and the Lord. She got to answer to the Lord about what's going on here. But Nikki wouldn't be a freak in the streets if Charles was in his own sheets. But Charles ain't in the house because Charles got to work a double because Lucille feels he ain't worth the damn when this nigga's busting his ass trying to go on tour. He done pawned off the $220 for the motherfucking guitar to put food on the table that Lucille keep talking about. I can't afford it. You ain't affording shit. Charles is doing it. Charles is affording everything that's in the house right now, and you trying to get rid of Charles to get assistance. Take your ass back to Wendy's, work your motherfucking 82 hours a week, let Charles work at GM, and I hate to say it, but the hell with that church. That church ain't making no motherfucking money with Charles's double shifts and you at Wendy's. Y'all were doing all right. The house is paid for. 3 checks, y'all caught up on all the bills. Nikki's about to have a baby. Going off to school is out of the picture. She not going to school. She going to be here at Detroit Community College or whatever the hell the Detroit school district is called. Community Detroit, Metropolitan Detroit, 7 Mile University, whatever's in Detroit, that's where little Nikki's got to go to school now. It ain't no going down to no Morris Brown. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. Nikki, you knocked up. You're gonna be working at Terry. Well, yeah, you're gonna work at Terry's shop until about 6 months, 7 months. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. You're gonna be up in this house. You're gonna have to be working. So you gotta go to work. Lucille get back at Wendy's. We got General Motors. The house is paid for. We bust our ass for 3 months. We caught up with all the bills. We ain't in no type of debt. Charles's hand recovers. Maybe the tour is postponed for a little bit. Then boom, maybe Charles could do that. But Charles continue to work them doubles. Get back on the job. But we're gonna have to say the hell with that church. I don't want to put hell with the church in the same line, but the Lord knows what I'm trying to say. The Lord is saying he giveth, he taketh. The Lord gave you that opportunity. Now he's taking that away so you can focus on your priorities. You know, there's goals and then there's priorities. We all got goals to be successful in life, but there's priorities. Before I can be successful in life, I got to pay the rent on the first. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. This is Monday Mistakes. Right now, we're talking about Lucille with Charles, kind of tying it in, doing a recap type, but we also talking about the mistakes that are being made because we all know that little Nikki wouldn't be a freak in the sheets if Charles was at home sleeping in his own sheets. But we know that Charles is working that double shift. And all they had to do is everyone just get a job. Everybody hustle together. 3 months, we knock out this debt, and boom, we get on PAP. Now we can afford for Nikki to go to school. It's summertime right now. No, school already started because Big Worm, not Big Perm, not what the nigga name down there, Breeze, he down at Clark right now. So school is started. She got to miss this semester. We behind. Late enrollment. Hell no, you can't go down there and stay with Meech. You're going to get a job, stay at Terry's house. We'll tell Terry to give you a little stipend, like $1,000 a week or something, or whatever. He put it in on the house. You bring home the food every night. That's what we're going to be eating for now. We're going to have to cut back on what we do eat because we got to save some money. But that is what it is. It's just the way life goes. That's where we're at right now. What up, Bookworm? There's no reason. There's no reason if you're putting your kid in college down like Nikki can't go to Atlanta. I'm sorry. This is just I gotta tell you why. It's already gonna be hard enough raising a baby. Going to school. There's a show called The Shy. We seen what happened with Keisha trying to go to school full time with a baby. It ain't happening in Atlanta. There's gonna be a lot of neglect. You're down in Atlanta. This is Freaknik era. You already acting a damn fool in Detroit. You go down to Atlanta, it's gonna be. We don't even want to talk about that because that's little Nikki. But nah, little Nikki got to stay local. Nikki got to get a job. This first semester of school, she ain't gonna be able to do nothing. But hey, we got a common goal here. You had a baby, we'll help take care of the baby and shit, but you got to go to local college. We can't afford room and board down in Georgia. We can't even afford to keep the lights on here. At some point, the adults got to be adults. There's no more wondering and thinking all this. Oh, man, we could do this. No. Y'all need to get this shit together. Quit the church. That ain't making no money. All right? Them prayers ain't working. You need to step away from that and just indulge yourself in the real world and get a job. Yeah, they got the credit card that's fucking maxed out. Man, they even bought all this shit.
What? How did you know? I have eyes.
Look at Charles. See, if Charles was at the house, it wouldn't be no baby.
Nicole, I saw Breeze put his hand on your stomach.
Cole, you're pregnant? Baby girl?
No.
Yo.
Look at Charles, man. Charles is missing the 2 fingers on the end. Oh, so at least he got a pistol finger. He got the pistol together. And look at Terry.
Wait, holy shit.
Terry.
I'm so sorry.
Terry.
Wait, it's worm? You having worms, baby?
What? Or who is a worm? Lord Jesus, I done raised a loose goose.
Breeze is the
A loose goose. A loose goose? What the fuck is a loose goose? Wait, she's saying a loose goose. What's the old-fashioned terminology for loose goose? I know she ain't talking about that monkey. Loose goose is an informal term, sometimes used as a playful insult, referring to a person who is perceived as unfocused, easily distracted, or overly dramatic. Nah, I don't think that's what it is. Nah. I think the term loosey goosey, loosey goosey is slang. Loosey goosey. Nah. She's speaking. She's talking about the white terminology. She ain't talking about the sexual one. You know, we think loosey goosey. I'm thinking that monkey, but loosey goosey, like we should say loosey goosey. You know, it was like you tickling the baby, ooh, goo 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 gaga, loosey goosey. But it just says someone who is relaxed, easygoing, or unconcerned. Hey, you loosey goosey. You're not concerned about what I'm talking about? Hit that like button, you loosey goosey. Nah, he's saying that she got that loose goose. Yeah, that loose goose. You know what I mean? That damn, Nikki. Nikki went from being the poster child of the best kid that you could be. We were looking at little Nikki like, oh, little Nikki's gonna be. Well, she did get her boyfriend killed. We should have known Loose Goose was on the path for hell. We should have always known that Loose Goose was up. Because didn't she get old boy? See, that's the thing about that Loose Goose. Even when she had what's the little boy that got killed? What's the first boyfriend that Nikki got killed? That Loose Goose a trap, you fellas. What's the first boyfriend Nikki got killed? Y'all don't be quiet now. What's the first boyfriend that goddamn goose got a nigga killed? Darius. Darius got stabbed up chasing after that loose goose. That's why I never played Duck Duck Goose. Growing up, I never played Duck Duck Goose. I was too much of a real. I'm like, I ain't chasing no loose goose, nigga. Hell no. They used to play Duck Duck Goose in elementary. I promise on everything. I ain't never played no Duck Duck Goose. I was a real nigga. I ain't never played Duck Duck Goose in my life. I don't want no loose goose. Hell no. You got to chase that loose ass goose around the circle. Hell no. They were trying to set kids up. Put a one or you played Duck Duck Goose when you was a kid. Put a one, you played some Duck Duck Goose. You about to see who the loose goose niggas is. Yeah. Put a one, you played Duck Duck Goose. And be real. I know you niggas played Duck Duck Goose. Y'all get on here and be acting like y'all ain't never played no duck. I ain't never played no Duck Duck Goose. That was some white people shit. I did bubblegum in a dish, but I ain't never played no Duck Duck Goose. Put a one in the chat. You played that Duck Duck Goose, chasing that loose goose. Chasing that loose goose. You see? That's the problem. That's the problem with society now. You motherfuckers grew up chasing loose gooses. So now when we talk about loose gooses, it's like it's a bad thing. But see, y'all grew up and you immune to it. You hear loose goose, y'all like loose goose. I'm looking at loose goose like hell no. Loose goose get you killed. Duck Duck Goose, nigga. I be hearing rappers saying Duck Duck Goose. Duck Duck Goose. Nah, man, I ain't playing no Duck Duck Goose. Hell no, I don't want no loosey goosey. I don't want someone who's relaxed, easygoing, or unconcerned. I don't want no loosey goosey. Damn, man, my girl Nikki, that was my little sister too, man. We watched little Nikki grow up, man. I used to always tell you that's so funny to watch her. Little Nikki's like 18 playing like a 13-year-old, and they had her talking like a little kid. Why you do that, Meech? And now she's an adult with a loose goose. It's like, man, what the hell? Not Nikki, man. And it ain't like it's one time with Nikki. They got Nikki wilding out. Nikki done got more loose goose. Well, then gave up more loose goose than Charles and got in the whole damn. Charles is a grown man on the road. Papa was a Rolling Stone type nigga. He only got that loosey goosey once. Nicole don't even know who took the loosey goosey last. We trying to figure out who the father is. Damn, ain't this about a nigga? Y'all niggas out here playing. Let me write down these names. Matter of fact, let me take a screenshot. Jay Brooks, look at Jay Brooks' comment talking about, man, I play hide and go get it. You know that nigga was chasing some loose goose. You know he was chasing that loose goose. I ain't go get it. Yeah, I ain't go get it, but we wasn't getting nothing but some dry humps. Yeah, yeah. Shit. And then you used to play hide and go get it. And it'd be like the whenever you're the girl that likes you, someone to say, she's behind the tree. And tell you where like everybody know who's matched up with everybody. So they kind of give you a hint. I bet you won't look behind the shed. You go back there and it's the girl you been trying to talk to because your homeboy just set you up. So like you can't be scared. You gotta go over there. I found you. And if you too shy, you act like you found her and you try to walk off, be too cool. See, I was a fat kid, so none of the girls were really trying to give me no loosey goosey back then. I wouldn't have known what to do no loose goose back then anyway. But they wasn't trying to get a little fat boy with the chili bowl, no, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't trying to give me no loving. But I couldn't get regular hair because man, I had the scar on my head, man. My shit I couldn't get my shit like faded up and shit. My shit was all fucked up when it recovered. Yeah, I still had like a bald spot for like a year, kind of. You know what I mean? It just didn't grow back. So I couldn't like really get cool haircuts. Not a little chunky kid. So it's like, you fucking creep. So that's kind of how my childhood was, you know, and everyone thought I was Arabic. So, you know, they used to always fucking make fun of me, coming like a Middle Easterner. But yeah, I ain't getting no loose goose. See, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They were like, I bet you won't look behind the shed. And then you see like, you see it, it is like, I bet you won't look behind. The only reason I'm using this is because this is a true scenario that happened with me. I bet you won't look behind the shed. And so I'm looking, and the shed's probably about like 20 feet that way. And I hear that. But then I look over there. Tell me why it's two of my homeboys and two girls. They all over there. Like the two dudes up in the tree, and the girls is like behind this bush and this other tree. So it's like they were all in cahoots. It was like 10 of us playing, like 5-on-5 or something like that. But there, I bet you won't look behind the garage. I go over there. Found you. It just got quiet and awkward. It ain't nothing happened. I tagged her, and then I like came from behind the thing. And by then everyone made it to base, so I was it again. And that next time I didn't fall for the bait. I just went and tagged somebody else. I didn't fall for the bait this time. You know, what am I gonna go back there and do with it? I just ask for a kiss or something. I'm like, shit, I ain't know what the fuck to do. So nothing happened then. Me and her ended up talking like in high school. We was always cool, but nothing ever happened. I always think, what would have happened that day? I would have went for a kiss. She probably would have slapped me or something. They would have made fun of me. Then I gotta fight some niggas because I ain't give a fuck. I was gonna fight. So, but yeah. I didn't get no loose goose, man. All right. That's Lucille's story, man. I just want to reiterate. Nikki would not be pregnant if Charles is in the house. Nikki would not be pregnant if Charles is in the house. Hey, I tell you true stories, man. I fumbled, man. I wasn't getting, Mo wasn't getting shorties. I wasn't. It wasn't until like high school I kind of started. Like I say, in middle school, I don't know if I really had any girls. I had a couple of girls that were cool. I guess they liked me. I couldn't tell, man. Shit. But yeah, it wasn't until like sophomore year. Freshman year was all right. A couple of older, you know what I'm saying? Higher grade levels was fucking with your boy. But then when I switched schools junior year, that's when shit changed. You feel me? My voice got a little bit deeper. I started getting taller. You know what I'm saying? So that fat kind of went in a little bit. Yeah. And then I switched schools too. Oh yeah, I was the nigga back then.
Father, not Worm.
Is he?
Yeah. And why are you acting like I'm any different than LaWanda or Lori?
You're not any different, Nicole.
You're not any different at all, loose goose. I put sexual because I wanted to see. All right, a loose goose in the Urban Dictionary. A dope and well-respected b-boy. I guess loose is a goose. Don't get me started. Loose goose. When your wife is sleeping, if she lets out a very relaxed and extended fart. Man, this is like some white people shit. Oh yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm not gonna read that out there. But yeah, it gets a little disgusting. But the urban term means typically when a JJ is kind of loose. The ones that go talking about one of those. So that's what a loose goose is, if you guys wonder. That's kind of Lucille and them story. She done pawned off the ring. Charles is supposed to be going on tour, but man, ain't none of that happening, man. And we know that Charles tried to finish it, man. Charles tried to go ahead and 1-2 step up out of here, man. Charles tried to get out of here, man. A lot of stress, man. A lot of stress. All right. I mean, Atlanta, I mean, this thing is kind of all over the place. There's more Lucille and Charles's incident.
What are you doing?
So is what?
You stupid nigga. He's fucking playing.
So what we doing with Boom? We just leaving Boom here, and this is a nice ass house. This is a little bit too nice, man. Yeah, this house is a little bit too nice, man. If I'm being honest with y'all, if I ever had the money for something like this, I'm definitely not putting my wife's name on this. This is gonna be something I own on my own, just outright straight to me. You know what I mean? This isn't gonna be something that's gonna be split between marital. This is gonna be up under a straight LLC, put into a trust. Yeah, this is a nice ass house. I'm just looking around. I didn't know that was. I mean, I knew it was 2 floors, but I didn't know they had this open floor plan with the dining room where you can see the hallways up to the bedrooms with the spirals. I didn't know this house was like this. You know, I knew it was a nice house, but this is a nice ass house. There's no way Marquisha living in this motherfucker. Fuck them kids. Fuck Marquisha. Fuck her mama, her daddy, that horse she rode in on, Boom, Isaac, fuck all them. Ain't no way Marquisha living up in here. And I'm living in a little bitty ass loft. That loft so small, Wanda don't even want to give him none. Oh, hell no. I'm up in the crib with it. I'm up in the crib with it. You can go live in the loft. Matter of fact, you can go live with your mama. But yeah. If I'm Terry, I'm done with Marquisha. She's out the crib. This my crib. This my block now, all right, kid?
Like she played me. This nigga don't even get it. Look. You done already lost, nigga.
Marquisha still married too? How you scratching your head? Like, what's going on here, Terry? What's really good? What up, Tamika? We just trying to find out what's really good with Terry, man. This ain't it. Boom over here calling shots. Boom up in the crib. She playing both of us. She ain't playing me.
She gonna always be mine, bitch.
And Marquisha bad at Terry. Marquisha mad at how she mad at Terry for kicking this nigga out the crib? I don't understand this. I'm not controlling or anything, but I'm going to have some control over my cryptolas. As soon as Marquisha said anything to me, who you talking to? You got your motherfucking rabbit ass mind. You about to be just, hey, I had you out this bitch by 12. This motherfucker be over with. Man, I stopped making payments on the motherfucking house. I know Terry ain't pay no cash for this motherfucker. Man, I stopped paying for this bitch. I stopped paying for it. I don't give a damn I'll lose this shit. Nigga, I ain't my credit fucked anyway. My name is Terry motherfucking Flenory. My motherfucking Southwest T name got more street cred than I got in a bank, nigga. Fuck that bank. Plus, we can't even use the banks. I'd stop paying for this place. They'd come a knocking and kick her out. Terry, me and the boys need somewhere to stay. The house hasn't been paid for. I'm like, well, shit. Better call that nigga Boom. Because my pockets is empty. Hell yeah. Or I'd make that sale. Yeah, it's a tenant in there right now, but I'm selling the house. Sell the house and shit. You have to become a victor. That house is sold to somebody else. Fuck that. I'm getting my money back, man. I can't do it. And she got the nerve. First of all, I pay the rent up in this motherfucker. The only person that get to cross their arms in the house is me. Your arms need to be down by your side or on your head catching your breath. Down by your... The only person that gets to walk around, if I ever had kids, that's going to be my one rule in the house. The only person that gets to walk with their arms folded is me. Big dog. Don't no one else get to fold their arms up in this house. That's my pose. Y'all walk with your hands to your side. Or put your hands up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. That's it. That's the only two. You got hands straight down, normal walk, hands on the hip when you confused or out of breath, or hands on head, or hands in front of you doing some dishes or something. But don't no one get to cross their arms in my house but me. I pay the bills in here. That's an arm cross pose. The nigga that pay the bills get the arm cross pose. If you just intended, you don't get to fold your arms. You fold your arms, you need to go to the sidewalk and fold your arms and look from the outside, from state property. This here is me property. I'm from the motherfucking show me state. That's Mo state. You know what I'm saying? M-O. My name is Mo. That means that's Mo property. I get to fold my arms. Tenants don't get to fold their arms with me. Who you fold your arms with? No, hell no. You come up off some rent in this motherfucker. You don't fold no arms around here. Folding arms for rent payers. Folding arms is for bill payers. Folding arms is for real niggas. Not motherfuckers that are just living here scrounging around with no job. Nah, you unfold them arms. You need to be as defenseless as possible up at this motherfucker. You better seem relaxed. You ain't paying no bills. You need to turn into a loose goose. You need to be unconcerned about what goes on in my crib. You need to be relaxed. You need to drop them folded arms until you start paying some bills in this motherfucker. Because all I know is Isaac was police and you tried to get a nigga set up. Them arms gonna be crossed all right. They're gonna be crossed behind your back. And in a cop car, you keep fucking around. You almost got us jammed up. Now I gotta worry about this bitch ass nigga Boom coming back to the crib. And if I gotta pop this nigga Boom, trust me, I might accidentally pop your ass too and say it was a goddamn home invasion of two in this bitch. Now unfold them arms and talk to me like a motherfucking tenant. Before I kick your ass about this motherfucker, Marquisha. And who else you letting fuck? You better not have been letting them fuck in my bed. I heard about them fucking down on the floor. Down here. Smell like Badussy in here as we speak. Now clean up this motherfucking house and uncross them motherfucking arms until you start paying some rent in this bitch. Before I take that 27-inch TV back to my crib. You know how I do it. Put that motherfucker in my other loft. Shit. Uncross them motherfucking arms. Yeah, now I'm trying to tell y'all the real. I'm trying to tell Terry what to do that his daddy ain't teach him. Ain't no way my son over here getting gypped by Marquisha. Terry is exactly what Terry is exactly a woman's dream. You know what I mean? Terry is a woman's dream. No matter how bad you fuck up, that nigga don't care. He's still gonna break you off with that bread. He's still gonna do some of the most outrageous shit. Terry is what women want in a nigga, but they don't want their kid to be. You see what I'm saying? Terry is everything a woman want, but they don't want their son to be a sucker like that. I'm sorry, Terry. They got you suckered out in this motherfucker. But I really can't say that because Marquisha was fucking with you when you was underage. So she groomed you to be this sucker type nigga. You should have stayed with Wanda. Wanda looked better, and Wanda got your kids. Marquisha got 2 kids. We don't even know who those niggas are. It's season 4. We don't know the kids' names. We don't know who they look like. Do they look like their mama? Do they look like their daddy? We just know it's 2 random ass niggas that played Sega Genesis in the rain when you went and ate that loose goose, and then she made you go home from the hotel you was paying for and bought her a house only for her to throw that monkey on Boom, and then you fight Boom because he's in your house that you paying for, but she gets mad at you for whooping on Boom, who gave them Isaac's name, who Isaac was working with the police, which Kendall even said, we don't trust Lakeisha, not Lakeisha, Marquisha. Goddamn, Keisha in the name, don't trust that motherfucker. We already knew we shouldn't have been trusting your ass from the janky ass motherfucker goddamn insurance you sold when it didn't even have flat tires on that bitch. Now you got Boom over here, you got Isaac setting this up. What the fuck is next, Marquisha? Another goddamn gunman gonna try to come and get Terry. We don't want to see Terry get shot no more, man. Come on, Marquisha. You need to be the bigger person and walk away. But we can't get her to walk away. So earlier, if you were tuned in, maybe about an hour ago, maybe 45 minutes ago, I'm not too good with my time. I'm not even looking at the time right now. But there was a thing that I was saying called tighten it up. We just gotta tighten it up a little bit. When Boom got kicked down there, we should have tightened the situation up a little bit. Gave Marquisha the little I'm not talking about putting my hands on Marquisha or anything. I'm just saying 2 people attacked me, 2 people got that We just tightened up the situation a little bit. Now I know they say women and children are off limits, but if they in the dope game, it's a difference between being women and children as civilian. Marquisha's trying to move dope, but Marquisha's in the game. They got rid of Griselda Blanca. You think we gonna let Marquisha stay in the game? They got rid of Griselda Blanca. They say the godmother of cocaine. So women and children ain't off because they tried to kill the little boy too. So women and children ain't off. We just gotta tighten the situation a little bit. We got Boom. Tighten the situation a little bit. Now we can just tighten the situation a little bit with Marquisha. Terry might be able to skate up out of this. Might be able to skate up out of this. Now remember, this is the early 90s. They say there's a bridge. I could be wrong, but they say that there's a bridge from Detroit across. There's another place. It's a whole nother land. It's in North America. Can someone name that other land that Detroit has a bridge and it goes to it? It's another land in North America, but it's not Detroit. It's another land. What is that land called? I think you guys know. They say there's a bridge, and if you make like the wrong turn, you'll go across this bridge and you'll end up on another land. What's that other land called? There's another land. There's a bridge in Detroit. If you take this bridge, it takes you to another land. What is that place called? Canada. We tighten up the situation. Hear me out. We tighten up the situation, right? We tighten up the situation. We sell everything. This is 90-95. They ain't doing too much checking back and forth, right? You take your money, go to Canada, and start copping shit over there. Now, you stay on the other side of the bridge in Canada. You do all the dirt and shit here in Detroit. The only thing that's going to be in your house in Canada is cold, hard cash. There'll never be any dope. No one, you can always come back and forth across that bridge every day. And you just have someone bring the money through on a truck or something, put them at risk. But you live in Canada. I don't have nothing to do with that Detroit shit. You just do that and just lay low for a little bit. Cut Marquisha off. You got to cut Wanda off too. Cut Wanda off. Cut the family off. And Terry could have been up there kicking it. We already got the 275 from the house and the condo that we both sold. Remember I told y'all to get low earlier? Remember I told y'all we was going to put that shit off for a rainy day? I can't stand the rain. You see how I'm making everything connect? That's what I do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm OJ. This is Monday Mistakes, episode 6 BMF season 4. But you see how I connected all of that? Now we over in Canada. Oh, Canada. We don't got nothing to do with that Detroit shit. But we running the Detroit shit. Marquisha, situation is tightened. Boom, don't know where we at because he ain't got no money to move around anyway. We good to go. We good to go. They wasn't thinking like that in the 90s. It was Detroit, Mexico. That's it. Hey, facts. In Atlanta. But if you think about it, well, back then it would have worked. Nowadays, it ain't gonna work. It definitely ain't gonna work nowadays. They'll be able to figure that out too easily. But back then in the 90s, that would have been a cool little come up for Terry. Just go across the border and just deal with everything, like have Hoop drive back and forth and just tell Hoop what needs to be done. A lot of them niggas, and tell them you got to go on the run for a little bit and just be living in Canada. You know what I mean? Nah, Hoop, I gotta, come and fuck with me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come up here once a week, this time of day. Boom, 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 boom. Talk to Sterling. Hey, Sterling, put some pressure on them niggas.
What?
I told you I would handle it.
Man, fuck all that. You really thought I was gonna let this shit slide?
How did she make it 4 seasons?
He is still the father of one of my kids and my husband.
Here we go with this shit. Keisha, be straight up with me. You'd really rather this O.J. Simpson looking motherfucker?
He is still the father of one of my kids and my husband.
He's still the father of one of my kids and my husband. Listen, T. Who gives a fuck who that nigga Boom is? I tell her I don't give a shit who you dating. You ain't dating that nigga in this motherfucker. You go date that nigga at his house. I don't give a fuck. He's still the father of one of my kids. So who the father of that other little bastard child? Because we ain't heard about that nigga daddy. Go live with that nigga. I don't give a fuck who you date. That nigga could be the daddy of all 4 of your kids. I don't give a fuck. Y'all not dating up in this motherfucker. Matter of fact, this shit's over with. Get your shit today. Get the fuck out. You rather have this OJ motherfucker. Terry, this is your house. Tell her to get the fuck out. Terry, tell her to get the fuck out, man. She ain't got nothing going on. She tried to get you set up with the police, nigga. You rather have this OJ looking motherfucker? He don't even look like OJ. And OJ fuck with white girls because OJ wasn't black and OJ wasn't white. He was the juice, nigga. You think OJ would let Marquisha talk like that? You think OJ was gonna let Marquisha run around this motherfucker owning shit? They saying that OJ was upset that the white girl and the white boy was in the house he paid for. Boom ain't OJ. They said, oh, they accused that innocent black man of doing that shit, but he was found not guilty in the court of law. He didn't do that crime. But they saying he did some heinous shit in that house that he was paying for because she was fucking a nigga. And you over here talking about you want that OJ looking motherfucker. T, he's the father of one of my kids, and he's my husband. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I don't give a fuck about you, that bullshit ass ring, them two badass kids that they gonna pay. I seen what they did in that wall. They drawn on the wall with crowns. Unfold them arms. That ain't OJ. What they said OJ did was ridiculous. They said OJ pulled up to the crib. They said OJ pulled up to the crib, hopped out the crib, went to the crib, went in the crib, got crazy, dipped out, dropped the glove, put blood on the side of the Bronco, put the Bronco back in his house, hopped in the limo, went to a plane, got on the plane, went to Chicago, answered the phone call from the police, and flew back to Barry goddamn next day. Like, what? I'm just waking up. Went over there, had a cut on his hand, went to trial. They said that the crooked ass cop that was calling people niggas, who had 100 complaints on him, set a glove with blood inside of a sock inside of the room, and then they found one glove that didn't fit because they had a glove on up under it, and it was a whole mockery. OJ took that shit to trial and didn't say a motherfucking thing, was found not guilty. Boom is not OJ. OJ, they said OJ wasn't playing that shit. OJ, they said they accused that innocent black man. We got to do the court of law say he was innocent. I just got to go off what the peers said. The court of law say that man was innocent, but what they tried to say is that he was in there tripping out because his girl was fucking some white boy. Or his ex-girl, his ex-wife, but still, you know how it is. Y'all ain't together. So don't compare that to OJ. They say OJ was different, but OJ was just an innocent black man that was just doing Hearst commercials and doing good movies. He was an idiot in movies, but he was doing good movies. R.I.P. to OJ. You know what I'm saying? They got him on the back. He was some other bullshit with the memorabilia, but he beat that other case.
We go with this shit. Keith, be straight up with me. You'll really rather this OJ Simpson looking motherfucker?
Of course not.
Man, that's where we at, man. This is what they doing to my boy Southwest T, man. All right, man. So what we got? Oh yeah, we got Meech. We got Meech and Jay Push thing, really. But you see, there was really, what up, Michael? There was no hate. There was no hate on Terry. This is Monday mistakes. We look at what they're doing wrong and we see if we can correct them. And just like where to say that? Just like Dimitri said, I came up with a whole scenario to get T about all of this. That's what Monday mistakes are for. That's what Monday mistakes are for, guys. We see where people are going wrong and can we correct it? Terry could have been living lavish. Let Meech do all this struggle shit. Let Meech do all the struggle shit. They got Duffy last week. Of course, we know Terry was talking to the Moors. Well, Terry wasn't talking to the Moors. Terry was talking to Push's homeboy. And what they were going to try to do is get Push up out of here. They put BMickie on Push. But remember, BMickie had that big ass gun with that scope on it. Boom, boom, boom. And missed all the shots. This shit's everywhere, man. Like, BMickie became a sniper, missing all the shots. Meech is over here trying to call the Rainbow Coalition together and bring everyone together. Like Kendall said, he's talking to Jay Push, talking about, yeah, man, we good, man. We can make this brick shit happen, man. You know what I mean? Terry over here trying to set things up. Jay Push read the whole thing from the beginning because old boy tried to play both sides. He gets popped. Then there's a shootout amongst Meech and them. The Moors, they're knocked down. But I thought Meech and J-Bo in real life were cool. So I guess they're going to have a moment where they got to squash this shit because they got the Moors about the picture. And he's probably going to have to tell them, look, man, my brother did that shit, man. I'll handle Terry, man. He's like, man, you better get him, man. He been hating on me since the beginning.
Pussy. Nah, Prophet always gonna bring the pussy.
Yeah, I will say, though, Jay Push, if we being honest, Jay Push was moving that dope. Jay Push was moving that dope. And we ain't seen nobody move that dope like that. Man, that shit was coming in and out of St. Louis so damn quickly. Jay Push is Cuffy, not J-Bo. Oh, yeah, well, Cuffy is in St. Louis. But this, I thought they met Cuffy a little bit. I thought they met Cuffy a little bit. Well, no, they met J-Bo later. So, yeah, you're right. Well, let me see. Yo. Yeah, it's supposed to be Cuffy. All right, yeah. So Cuffy is the guy that Meech told on. Well, it makes sense. There may have been some shit back in the day where they got into it with each other, which is why Big Meech would tell. So Cuffy is the guy that they said Big Meech was telling on. And then Little Meech told on his homeboy this last December. Hey, I'm telling you, when he was shooting that big ass rifle, I was like, man, that scope is gonna throw everything off, man. You ain't gonna be able to see shit with that motherfucking scope, man. Yeah, Cuffy gave Meech that billion because they needed it when they were about to go fuck with them people trying to get that work. But yeah, we got 2 hours in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring up the little Meech situation. So I'm trying to find it real quick. All right. All right. So it's some wild shit, man. It's some wild shit. Is it loaded? Okay, there you go. All right. So as of lately, there's a post that came out by a gentleman that's supposed to be Meech's friend. And this take place back in December of 24. Now, we already know about the allegations of Meech's dad telling on Cuffy. Well, he didn't tell on him directly. It was relay snitching, just like we seen relay snitching in the show where Meech told the police officer to call Meech told the pilot to call the police officers to get Detective Bryant arrested. He was snitching on Bryant. Now, he didn't tell the police directly. He told the pilot to call, and they ended up arresting Detective Bryant. Now, Big Meech did the same thing with Cuffy. He told this girl to go tell, and she went to tell on Cuffy to get time removed from Big Meech. So that's what the whole blowout between Meech and 50 Cent was before the season started. He was calling Meech a rat and saying that this is over. Well, Meech is in the same type situation, but he told on his friend who was asleep, and he put a gun and some dope in his lap while he was asleep, and the police pulled him over. Now, this guy ends up going to jail. Meech ain't putting no money on his books, on his commissary. And if you remember, there was some audio that came out where Meech was talking about once the next season drops, we gonna be all right. But the dude is telling Meech, hey, bro, what's happening? Because I'm hearing that 50 Cent ain't giving a damn about BMF. Well, the body cam footage dropped with Big Meech, not Big Meech, Little Meech in the back of a squad car telling the police, did they find the guns and other illegal stuff in his homeboy's lap? Now, his homeboy was in the car asleep. And when the police pull up, he's waking up like, what the fuck? He looking down, nigga, it's guns and drugs on the side of the seat. So they arrest his ass. Meech gets in the car and tells them that there's drugs in the car and they need to go and look for it. Initially, all they find is the guns. But Little Meech tells them, nah, there's other illegal shit. So the guy gets arrested and he does this long ass post that I'm not about to read because we don't give a shit about none of that. You're doing street shit, this comes with it. Niggas is gonna snitch. But he did a long post, and then this footage came out. So now 50 Cent, if you've been following 50, he's been clowning. So we're just going to look at this real quick because we got 2 hours in on the Monday mistake. And I'm going to tell Meech where the first mistake came. Nigga, you ain't built like that. That's the first mistake, nigga. You need to just stop. When I was talking about some of the actors didn't take their craft seriously and got better or went to more practicing, they just thought, well, I'm good to go. They didn't think of a career past this. This is what happens. Michael Rainey, what is he doing? He getting other shows. Michael Rainey, I was watching the young boy. He was over there in the Miri over there in France. They were just in Amsterdam. I remember him and Meech were going back and forth. If he would have just listened. But Meech was doing bullshit. And now Meech is into some bullshit. And now no one's going to fuck with him anymore because his father didn't do dirt on his own name. And now you're doing the same. So we'll look at this. And it's just some wild shit. You know what I mean? I don't care. It says Little Meech friend exposes the actor for putting guns and drugs on him while he sleeps. Critics accuse Little Meech of snitching after he laid guns and drugs on his friend that's asleep while being stopped by Atlanta police. Body cam footage shows Meech is spilling too much information while being detained. Is this a form of snitching? Well, yeah, this is the only thing that's snitching, telling the police on somebody else. So here we go.
Hey, Charlie, what are they doing? What y'all found it on them? Y'all found it? It's not illegal. Huh? It's not illegal. What is it? It's not illegal.
So what they're saying right now is Meech is in the handcuffs. So they go back there right before that. They're showing the guns in the driver's seat of the squad car. So he goes around. He's talking to Meech. He opens up the door. All they found is the guns. So Meech is like, "Yeah, you found that stuff right over on his side." He's like, "Yeah, we found guns, but that's not illegal to have guns in Georgia." So that's where they're at. Meech is already telling them, "Hey, the guns, they was on his side, right? You found them on his side." And they're like, "The guns, they're not illegal. That's not a problem here in Georgia. See, down here in the state of Georgia, we ain't got no fences. They got the motherfucker thing called the gun law. You know what I mean? The stand your ground law. Have that toolie on you at all times. Rather be caught with it than without it, but it's not illegal." But listen to what Meech says after this, after they tell him the guns aren't illegal.
Illegal what? To have a firearm. I'm talking about the other guy. Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah. That's illegal.
Then after the cop said, "Yeah, it's not illegal to have a gun. That's not a big deal. You're good." Meech said, "No, what about the other illegal stuff?" He said, "What, the other guy?" He said, "No, the other illegal stuff. Did you find it on his side?" And the cop is like, "What other illegal stuff?" So after this, they go back and search the truck and find the illegal stuff. So Meech told them that there was illegal. All they found was the guns. But Meech told them, "Did you find the other illegal stuff?" Cop said the guns ain't illegal. This nigga said, "Did you find the other illegal stuff?" He's like, "What illegal stuff? The other guy?" He said, "No, on the other side." So then they go back and search the truck and they find all of the drugs. And the friend gets arrested for it because it was on his side. And they only found it because Meech told him to go back and look for it. And that's what I was talking about. It's like, man, watching this shit, I can't believe Meech. You know, Meech's persona is, "I'm little Meech. I'm Big Meech's son. I stand on business. Better not play me." But it's like, nigga, I'm like, dog. See, if we seen Da Vinci, if we seen Da Vinci telling, none of us would look at it like that because Da Vinci don't come off as he's a tough guy. We know Da Vinci from All American. I don't know what else Da Vinci been in. He got a couple of movies, but we don't look at Da Vinci as a tough guy. We look at him as Sweet Tooth Terry. You know what I mean? If Terry was on there, them guns ain't mine. Okay, cool. We know Terry he ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Terry ain't on that. But we see Meech and it's like we watch this shit and we like, wait a minute. You mean to tell us that this tough ass family is really telling in real life? You see what I'm saying? So it's like watching it. Like, of course, I know little Meech ain't like that. I never anybody whose father was like a big time kingpin or dope dealer or something like that, or even like a athlete, if they were a big time, most of the time the kid ain't never going to be built like that just because you had a different lifestyle. But to portray that, and then we see you get on here. Remember, he was talking big shit to Michael Rainey, smoking weed, hanging with rappers. We thinking little Meech is like that. That nigga ain't like that, man. That nigga ain't like that.
What's that? It looks like there's firearms in it.
Sir, listen, I swear to God, I'm not like that bag. That's my little brother's bag. Sir, listen, I swear to God, sir.
I know, but
Sir,
unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right, so listen,
You understand that, correct?
Can you please give
Do
me
you
a
have your
chance?
ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, sir, listen, I'm a minor, sir. I have security.
Nigga, you a big ass minor, nigga. You look about 40, nigga. You look like me, nigga. You look like me on a Wednesday afternoon, nigga. Sir, I'm a minor. I ain't packed that bag. That's my brother's bag. I thought it was your security bag, nigga. I thought security packed it, but now it's your brother's bag, and now you a minor. You want to call your mama, nigga? I'm like, dog, hey, man, just chill, nigga. You should have just been focused on being an actor. Put that big bullshit ass chain up, nigga. You ain't like that, nigga. We know you living check to check, nigga. It's like, why? We seen your dad crumble. Your dad is out, ain't got no money, ain't got nothing to stand on. No one respects that nigga like you thought they was because he was in there doing the same thing you doing.
Security guards, they left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out
Please,
after the fact, okay?
Thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me, be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand?
Look at this old man. Look at this old man. He's like, if this nigga don't get the fuck out my way, if this nigga don't, if you don't get your goofy ass out the way, nigga, get your shit braided or something. Move, nigga. I'm trying to get my shit out the goddamn bin, nigga. I'm about to put my motherfucking Crocs back on, get my goddamn wallet, my satchel, you know what I'm saying, and my laptop bag. And I'm about to take this wheelchair on up to motherfucking the airline that I'm getting on. I'm in B-17. I'm boarding first. If you don't get your goofy ass, you had a gun in your bag, get this nigga out of here. Look, the white man, get this nigga. He had a gun in the bag. Well, I be damned. Shit didn't change since I grew up. We used to smoke on airplanes. We didn't carry guns on planes. What the hell going on here? Meech over here talking about I'm a minor, sir. I'm an actor. Nigga, what shows you been in, nigga? If you an actor, let me hear you act. Remember they had 5 heartbeats out there? I got nothing, but I'd have told that nigga Meech, read off some lines then, nigga. You an actor, act, nigga. Better act like you been to the airport before we act like we about to put our foot in your ass, nigga. I'm an actor, sir. Can I call on you? You can call your mama, right? When you get out this motherfucking jail cell, nigga. You need to be calling a lawyer, nigga. You need to be shutting the fuck up, nigga. You need to act like you been here before. You acting like you telling him that you a minor, nigga gonna be like, oh, well, shit, you know what? You a minor, man. We're just gonna put the gun in your bag. Don't bring it, nigga. We don't give a fuck. You a minor, nigga, or an elder, nigga. Turn your bitch ass around. Put these motherfucking handcuffs on and shut the fuck up, because we gonna use everything against you in the court of law, nigga. We don't give a fuck who you think you are. You're my daddy, Big Meech. We don't give a fuck. We locked that nigga up for 30 and that nigga told to get out, nigga. We don't give a fuck who your daddy is. You ain't calling your mama, nigga. We talking to you. Your passport say you an adult, nigga. We don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Oh, I'm a minor, sir. Oh, you know what? You're a minor. Fuck it. Go on here with a gun, nigga. Come here. Turn around procedure.
Okay. This is just for your safety and everybody else around you because there's guns involved, okay, or possible guns. We have to confirm it. Okay, X-ray doesn't tell us 100%, okay, just as there's a possibility, and that's what it appears to be. You understand? Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, sir, I promise I don't.
Okay.
Just an actor, sir.
No, I understand.
Man.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit or anything like
no,
that?
I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's he was outside waiting for me, sir. I promise you, sir, that's not mine.
Okay.
All right. Pop quiz. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to the airport. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to the airport. And I see my girl Porgy was in here. What up, G? My girl Porgy was in here. She's from the UK. That's my mate in the UK. Shout out to Porgy. She be gaming and shit. She be on motherfucking Apex Legends. She a motherfucking monster too. I ran with her a couple of times on Call of Duty. Too good for me. But put a 1 in the chat if you've been to the airport before, because what Meech is telling me is security put the shit in my bag. I didn't pack my bag. Security put it in my bag. But it's my brother's bag, and my little brother is waiting for me outside. Wait a minute, Meech. So security packed your bag. They put a gun in your bag, and you take the bag as a carry-on, but your brother's waiting outside. So what you gonna do? You gonna go in the airport, go through security, and then bring the gun back outside to your brother? How your brother's waiting outside, but you're getting ready. You don't go to X-ray to leave the airport. When you go through, you get your ticket, you check in at the counter. You know, I like the automated shit. I don't like talking to the niggas at the counter. I want to put my passport in there. I want to get my damn the long ass sticky thing, you know what I'm talking about? The ticket that you put on there, like to put that thing. I like that. I like to try to line it up perfectly. I'd be pissed when I don't, because then at the end when you get like you pick up your bag and be having all the shit sticking to the sticker. But yeah, you put that on there, and then the little thing open up. You put the bag in there and then scan it and then do it all by itself. I like doing all that shit, and then I head straight over to security. Yeah, passport control. You know what I'm saying? Going over there, la-di-dee, la-di-da. Over here in Germany, guess what? In America, you ain't got to take your shoes off. In Germany, you don't take off shit. When I go through security, this is where I keep everything on. You ain't got to take liquids out your bag. You ain't got to take laptops out your bag. Man, I got goddamn 1,000 cords in my bag, speakers, 2 cameras, a whole laptop, microphone, all kinds. I ain't got to take shit out when I leave Germany. They don't give a fuck. You walk through the airport. But I never walked through the airport, went through security, and then came back outside and gave somebody a bag. What your brother got to do with you flying on a motherfucking plane going through security, nigga? If security's done, they left it in your bag, but your brother's outside waiting on you. So what you gonna do? Check in, go find where your flight is, let the desk, hey, I'm here. I'm just gonna run the bag back out to my brother. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. You can go find you a good seat, set up your chart, but you can't leave your shit unattended in the airport, Meech. You know, if you leave a bag unattended, then a nigga like me gonna call. I got to report. Now, I ain't gonna call the police on nobody, but I got to record. If I see a suspicious bag, oh, no, hell no. Where they going? There, hey. Suspicious bag right here. They went that way. Red hoodie, black shoes. They Vans. They kind of scuffed up at the bottom, so kind of look for brown bottoms. Red hoodie, and they had like, I want to say it was grayish black. I could be wrong, but just say grayish. You know what I mean? And they left that bag right there. Suspicious package right there. We got them. I'm watching. I know what both of them was right here. Suspicious package, red hoodie right there. Yep, they're coming back right now with the bag of chips right there. Yep. Come on. You left that bag. What you got in that bag? Stay back. Y'all get that bag away from me. But I'm gonna question them about what's in that bag. What was in that bag? Why you leave that bag over here by itself? You hear the people up there speaking German. Don't walk, go back a bag. Go Guten Tag. You heard this shit say don't leave no bag unattended. That video on the wall say don't leave your bag. Where you going? Where you leaving that for? Oh, I just go. Oh, hell no. You sound like you're lying. Let's arrest this one right here. This one right here, suspicious packet. Let's get them out of here. They're not boarding this flight. Not today. Not no way. No. Now I report suspicious packages. Now that I gotta do that. That's what you gotta do. As a human, don't leave your bag unattended. You better leave it with somebody, but don't leave it unattended. I gotta report unattended bags. That's something I gotta do. Matter of fact, I'm finding, the niggas that be riding around in the carts, I'm finding one of them. I'm pushing them over. Hey, get over. I'm driving. I'm telling them, right, suspicious package right there. Let's get a cordon out here. All right, we're going to make it 100 feet. Everybody back up. Suspicious package. I even go get on there. We got a suspicious package in the Lufthansa, Terminal 2, Lufthansa. We're over at gate, what is this, G36. We have a suspicious package. Please clear the area at least 100 feet. That means from gate G36 all the way down to G32 and up to G44. Clear the area, suspicious package. We're looking for the suspect, red hoodie, grayish black pants with black Vans, brown bottoms. Suspicious package, please clear the area. This is Mo, and I have things under control. We're questioning the suspect now, and we will be having the terminal clear within the next 35 to 45 minutes. All flights will be delayed by 1 hour. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I will make sure that the airlines will give out $200 vouchers for anyone that is affected by this, but we have a suspicious package in the Lufthansa Terminal 2, gate G36. From G32 to G44, we will have cordon off. If your plane is in this terminal, please, I repeat, please report to Terminal C. That is C for Charlie, or C for Cat, or C for Cancun, because you're getting a free ride to Cancun until we get this shit situated. Again, I have this under control. I am questioning the suspect as we speak. If you have any issues, you can contact me at 281-330-8004. Don't forget the +1 because it is an American number, and you guys have the 49 area code, or should I say country code. But we have this under control. We have little Meech. I don't know if you guys know he's an actor and he had a gun in his bag. So there is a lot of stuff going on today in the airline, but trust me, I have it under control. The golf cart is fully charged, so I will be making a detour from gate G36 to the front gate to make sure that little Meech is questioned properly, because I hear he's lying to the proper authorities about being a minor, and we know that this nigga's about 42. He looks like a 45-year-old drunk, so we got to be cautious with what we do because the story isn't making sense. He just came through security and said that the bag was packed by security, but his little brother was waiting on him. So I'm not sure what we can believe with this Negro, but anyone that comes to the airport without a haircut or a lineup, without a hat on, this motherfucker's guilty. Let me get off of here because I hear a ticking noise in this bag, but I'm going to go over here and make sure that they got everything good. Again, G36, recorder on between gates G32 and G44, Terminal G, which is in Terminal 2. It's not really Terminal G, but it's just down in G. I need everyone to go meet up and see real quick. I forgot what we was really doing on this microphone. Oh, you said the planes were going to go ahead aboard. It was just a false alarm? So wait, what was in that bag? It was just a book bag with clothes in it. Oh, so they didn't have anything suspicious? Well, hold on, wait. The mic is high. Hold on. You said what? So there wasn't nothing? The kid just went off to get some water? Then why'd y'all make a big deal about that? Y'all talking about report suspicious packages. Who reported that? Who reported? Hold on. Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, we got a false alarm. Some idiot reported a false alarm on a suspicious package. We're trying to figure that out right now. I apologize for all the commotion that they started. It's better safe than sorry, but whoever made that false accusation, we will be detaining them also. So we're going to figure out who made that false claim and started this hoopla, incited a riot. But we're going to head back up and handle this little Meech situation. I'm going to personally go up there and make sure everything's all right. The planes aren't delayed. We are good. We're going to be back on schedule. It might be like a 15-minute delay, but I think the airlines are going to try to accommodate you all. But thanks for your cooperation today at ATL Airlines. We hope that your stay here is safe, and welcome to Atlanta where the players play and they ride on the things like every day. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. It was just some kid that I don't know why they even let these kids grab the microphone like that. But real quick, follow me on Instagram. It's MOEDOTJ. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube also. Back to little Meech snitching. Yeah, what the hell going on?
I have security guards, sir.
Okay.
See how much jewelry I have on me?
Listen, it's that's okay if you got that. The problem is bringing it into the checkpoint.
Sir, but I would
just have a seat for me.
My mom's a flight attendant.
Just have a seat.
I would never do that, sir. Promise you, man.
That nigga said my mom was a flight attendant. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
I went to private school. I'm a good kid, man.
I'm not saying you're bad. Have I mistreated you or anything?
Not at all. Not at all, sir. I'm just trying to tell you, sir.
But you understand the severity of what is occurring, right?
I would never do this. I fly every week.
Listen, if what you're telling me is true, we can work things out. Yes, okay?
Please, officer, please. I'm working.
But there's procedures we have to follow. It looks like possibly 2 guns and a few mags. He's saying that he's an actor and he has private security guards.
Does he have security weapons permission?
No, he doesn't have a.
Listen, sir. I was going to tell you.
His ID and everything's supposedly in the bag.
Listen, sir. I want to tell you 1 second. I fly every week, sir. I have 2 security guards, and we are rushing to the airport. I have a premiere. I'm an actor. That's why I have a big chain. Me and 50 Cent have a TV show. Oh, sir, this will warm my life.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit?
No, sir, but I have never.
Tight, don't
I'm a good kid. Me and 50 Cent. The cop was like, who the fuck is 50 Cent, nigga? I don't give a fuck about 50 Cent. A whole dollar, half a dollar, a quarter, a nickel, a dime, nigga. You going to jail. Nigga had multiple guns talking. He blamed it on his brother in security. Nigga, Meech blaming shit on everybody. Everybody but himself, man. So that's just a little catch up of what Meech got going on, man. I'm Modi J. We got 2.5 hours in, man. Monday mistakes. We got Tubi Tuesday tomorrow. Let me try to find some. Let me go to Tubi real quick. Hey, I'm just trying to tell y'all what was really going on, man. I know Boochie ain't gonna let us watch that shit. Yeah, man, he I don't know, man. What's wrong with that dude, man? I'm a security, my security and my brother, and I'm a good kid. I fly every week. So you carry guns every week is what you telling me? Hey, what is this? Lies that bind us. Oh, we got a thriller. Hey, this is what we watching. We already picked it. Lies that bind us. A private investigator races to find a missing girl whose identity was stolen, rustling up dark secrets from his own past that threaten everything. Yeah, we're gonna watch this tomorrow. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. I'm Modi J. That's Monday Mistakes. We did try to figure out how to get Terry about that jam, though. We got to tighten up the situation. That's one thing we got to do. We got to tighten up the situation. Also, we got to reevaluate Lucille. Going into episode 7, we need Lucille to step up and be the pastor. You know what I mean? Now, you got the man of the house, but then when you got the pastor's supposed to lead everybody. It's prayer. You know, it's pride. It's spiritual before the family. You know what I mean? To go to good Lord, then the family. It don't go to family, then the good Lord. No. So, Lucille, you need to lead with your best foot forward, baby. Tomorrow we'll probably do, it's an hour 18, so we'll probably do 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So that'd be about 10 to 12 for me. That means I can come home and take a nap if need be. I'm gonna try to get on the Mo You Know, and we're gonna do some articles, or I'll probably start doing those independently. But I got my phone back, so I'm on Discord now. So we're all good as far as my my phone and everything. So we're back in business with that. I had that German number, so I was kind of out of commission. I tried to go live this weekend. I waited till towards the end, but it started raining. But it was a cool little thing, though. Cool little vibe. Uncle Waffles, she was doing her thing. I didn't know that Uncle Waffles was that big of a deal, man. She was over here going crazy. I'm like, oh shit, who this Uncle Waffles is? I looked up some YouTube shit on Uncle Waffles. I said, damn, she looked good too. That girl could play. So that shit was cool though, man. It was a cool little event. Bought a little bottle of Patron. I think it's cheap over here. You know, this is how the section worked at that place. So I booked the section and I had to put €100 down. But when you put the €100 down, that's just to reserve the section. You get the €100 back. So then when you get there, like a bottle of Patron was like $2.20. So I was like, all right, I'll get a bottle of Patron. And then, because they didn't want to drink no yak. And I was like, man, I ain't trying to drink too much. I wasn't going to buy a bottle of yak. So I got some Patron. We ended up getting like 2 bottles of Patron. But they didn't have, what they had. They tried to, it didn't make sense to me because they upsold me on the gold. And that one was like $2.20. So I was like, I'll just pay for the second one. But they told me they didn't have another bottle of the other Patron. So they sold me that one. But then she was like, I can get you 10 free shots of the other Patron. I'm like, how you give me 10 free shots if you saying y'all ain't got no more of it? I was trying to buy that bottle. But anyway, it worked out. You know what I mean? If I played in the show, I want to be a villain. I don't like good guys. I don't like the hero, man. I'd have to be the villain, man. That seemed like a funner role. Yeah, so we got Tubi Tuesday tomorrow. We're gonna watch Lies That Bind Us. So we're just getting back in the rhythm of things. We're gonna be going live 5 days a week. We're gonna try to start this week because I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, it started raining, man. But you know, I was out there kicking it too. I was like, damn, this is a nice little spot. I stayed in the Hyatt. €83 for king size, man. That shit was nice too. I was like, damn, it's nice. But it's too far outside of the city, man. It's in Frankfurt. It's like 25 minutes from outside of Frankfurt. I keep your mental health. Hey, you know, I'm trying to entertain you guys, you know, trying to make it fun. It was a cool. I know I missed Friday, but this Friday I'll be on here. We'll do episode 7 for sure. I think me and Brillo are going to try to do something, maybe an hour with me and Brillo. Great first Monday Mistakes back. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of shit because I wanted to go back and watch. When does what's the name come out? I think it's in August. What is it? Wednesday? Was it season 2 or season 3? I don't know what season it is. Still got to finish damn Squid Game, man. What I was watching today, though, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna knock this out to 3 hours and then I'm gonna get off of here. Season 2. I thought about going because I watched when season 1 came out. It was before I moved over here, so I didn't get to watch all the episodes. You know how it is. If I get too far behind, I don't want to watch it because I don't feel like I can properly tell you guys the story without having a backstory. So it's like I gotta kind of, you know what I'm saying, gotta kind of bullshit it. And I don't feel I know y'all don't be caring, but I don't feel right. You know, I don't come on here prepared or anything, but I don't feel right talking to y'all about a show starting with season 2.
Sure you want to do this?
Fully happening like season 1. If that makes sense. You know, I can't tell y'all the backstory and try to link shit from season 1 and make it make sense in season 2. So that's why I would do Wednesday, because that's gonna be like one of the top watch shows. So is Countdown out? Cause I seen the trailer for Countdown, but is that out? What is this? Apocalypse in the Tropics?
Starts with one thing.
Be quiet here before somebody knows we over here.
Mabel. Heart.
We can watch this Medea show on the website.
Corey, you know I like.
That's definitely not nothing I'd review. Countdown is out. All right. See, there's so much shit. But I'm home for a month, guys. So we gotta really get it in. I'm home for a month. And then I'm being in London. We're gonna go to London for Carnival. You know what I mean? I probably gotta drop like 8 more pounds though, so I can be right. You know what I mean? That's why I got the hoodie on to help me sweat a little bit more. But yeah, I gotta drop like 8 more pounds and we'll be ready. Be ready for Carnival. So that came out June. So it's 5 episodes. Is it a weekly thing or they just drop 5 episodes at once? I think I got Prime Video on this computer. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there in London for like 5 days, I want to say. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there for 5 days. That'll be for my birthday. And then like I said, my people coming out here after that. I'm trying to come home for Thanksgiving. So it'll be since I'll be here for 2 years in October. I'm trying to come home for Thanksgiving. So it'd be like, all right, I've been gone for 2 years. I finally come back to the States. Because that's typically what I do. I lived over here for 4 years. I only went home maybe 3 times when I was stationed out here. So I don't go home often. It's like once a year or every like 18 months I'll go home. So I'm gonna try to go home for Thanksgiving this year because it'll be 2 years since I've been out the States. I watched season 1 of Dexter, but I couldn't really get into it, man. It was kind of slow. I remember he started off with a kill, but and that was when Dexter came out, that was like in the height of other TV shows. Head of State, definitely not watching that. The Chosen One, BMF. Oh, I do got the Starz, so I can just play straight through Amazon, but Amazon do be clearer than Starz, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Countdown. Okay, so they dropped 3 on the first day. Last week, the 9th. So then one comes out the Wednesday. So it's every Wednesday these come out, and they got what? Jeez Louise, they got 13 episodes. Now they know they out they plumb dumb mind. They need to be splitting this down to 6 and 6 or something of that nature. So it's 4 episodes out right now with the 5 episodes. Golly. Yeah, see, that's it. Well, I can start watching shit now. I can start downloading since I got my phone back. How do y'all like with the recaps? I want to try to knock the recaps down to like 8 minutes, like 8 to 10 minutes. Usually the recaps probably about 15, 20. But that's because I try to cover all the scenes. I don't just do like a brief overview. You know, I try to cover every scene. That might be, I probably got to cut back from that and start summarizing a little more. Squid Game 2 trailer. Is that the real life one? Somebody tried to get me to watch, what's that shit called? All right, well, I don't know. Oh, what's that shit? They wanted me to watch this shit. What is this shit? They wanted me to watch this shit. King's Court. I said, man, what the fuck is this? I seen the trailer and I said, nigga, I'm not watching this shit, man. Look at this. Look at this. I think this a trailer or a sneak peek. What the fuck? I ain't gonna expose who wrote that, man. Someone sent me a link to like a trailer to this shit on Instagram. You know what I responded? This is when I had my other phone too. Hey, nigga, don't be pissing me off, man. Don't be pissing me. They sent me this shit like 5:35 in the morning or something. I get up, I look at this. This is before work. I'm looking at this like last week or the week before. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Tyson Beckford and some wrestling nigga and Carlos Boozer. I'm like, nigga, I'm not watching this. See, I can because I don't give a shit. But I can't really like reality TV. You really can't. Well, you can. Like I said, I don't care. Niggas that hit me up and I tell them straight up, you should have went on TV. But I like to clown around. And that's one thing I'm not going to do is not clown around. So watching this shit, if I start going on rants, then, oh man, it's fucked up, man. Hey, shut up. That's it. See, this is easy work. This is easy work, but see, I don't want to do that because these are real people. This isn't acting. Well, it is acting, but it ain't acting. But this is easy work, and that's why we can't watch like reality TV because we spend too much time going off the script. You know what I mean? I already told y'all about Simone, the lawyer that hit me up, talking about hey, I'm like, hey, now. Don't come over here with that bullshit because I'm only going off the TV show. But this is easy work right here. And this is why we can't watch it because people get easily. You can't be a queen unless your father was a king and didn't have any kids. You can only be a princess. She should have got her nails done. You on national television. You should have got them nails done. I know you want to come on here. I'm just naturally me, but you should have got the nails done. You got to make them things pop. Man, I hate seeing stuff like this, man. I just couldn't. I just couldn't see me. I just couldn't see me in my latter years, you know what I mean, coming on a TV show like this. I just can't see it. Especially if just say I got a few M's. Nigga. Man, just go live life. You don't need this goofy ass dating show. What, they giving you a check or something? They gotta pay me. If I'm like a millionaire, I'm on my last couple M's, they gotta be paying me something. I need like 15,000 episodes. Bravo ain't shelling out there. I couldn't see me on here. Even as a regular nigga, I'm like, man, I'm not going. I wouldn't even go on the pop the balloon shit. I just don't see me going on no TV show. Man, yeah, you know, I'm here looking for love and shit. You know what I mean? Shit, it get cold sometimes. You know what I mean? I want someone to lay up next to me. You know, I'm looking for all the good things and the bad things. You know what I mean? I'm looking for someone I could get to know. And you just on TV with a camera in your face while you lying to 6 different women about the same old bullshit. You got to go on these bullshit ass dates. We're going to have a picnic set up for you. Nigga, it's hot as a bitch outside. It's 95 degrees. You want me to have a bullshit? I sweat easily, nigga. I ain't having no picnic. Put me in some motherfucking AC, nigga. Nah, I don't do none of this picnic bullshit. Nah, I'll go out there, the fireworks or some shit, but I'm not about to just be out there. Goddamn mosquitoes and shit. Man, I'm not coming on these TV shows if I got a couple M's on me. Hell, I got a couple $100,000 on me and I'm not trying to come on this shit. I ain't looking for love that badly. I got to get on this motherfucker and then they going to edit this shit. She going to say some, you know what? You're a real asshole, Mo. Like, what I do? But they ain't going to edit in where she was talking bad to me and all I said was, hey, man, chill out. No, you're a piece of shit. And they're going to make it seem like I'm the bad guy. And then when they turn the camera, it's going to be some slow motion where I'm looking like, and like, look at him. And everybody going to be in the comments. This nigga's evil. He's a piece of shit. Like, hell no, I'm not about to be on no shit like this, dog. This is like, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Y'all niggas ain't getting no pussy. These niggas ain't getting no bitches. What Ronnie say? These niggas don't get no bitches. You know what I mean? That's all this is. You think you gonna come on this show and you gonna find love. And be like, you know what? I found it. Like that Love Island shit. I was supposed to shout out to Queen E. She over there doing her thing. She just hit 70,000 subscribers, man. She over there turning up too, man. I think she got a little sponsorship over there. Shout out to Queen E. We were supposed to do something with Love Island, but I can't sit around and watch shit like this, man. It's just like, why are you doing this to yourself? I mean, I get it. To the younger ones, the 24, 25, they trying to be influencers. They could make some bread. But these niggas is, y'all supposed to be niggas with the bread. Y'all supposed to be the OGs. Y'all niggas don't need to be on here. This is degrading to yourself, man. We like Carlos Boozer. Wait a minute. I know Carlos Boozer from somewhere, and I know why Carlos Boozer is on here. This is why Carlos Boozer is on here. Because they caught him with the spray paint head. That nigga was bald head like he is now, and that nigga spray painted his hair. That's why he on here. I'm like, come on, man. What'd you say? What? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you. I got it. Yeah. I got it right there. You said what? Okay. Yeah. No, right now.
Can I be excused, please?
No, you are going to eat with the family, boy. Ain't nobody told you to crusade against BET?
BET is out to destroy black people. My nigga, I watch BET every day, feel me? There ain't nothing wrong with me, feel me? Nigga, you just hating, feel me? That's why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches, feel me? That's why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
Wait, what?
That's why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
Wait, what?
You see? You see, even the kids know that's why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't gonna have no bitches. Now we on here watching this nigga Carlos Boozer. Used to be a hooper. I hated when that nigga played for Utah. He used to play fucking 2K. That nigga be down there getting all the rebounds. That nigga was a baller, straight baller. Now he on here. How y'all doing? That white lady going crazy. Hey, all the motherfucker. I'm talking about from the top of the gun down to the bottom of the motherfucking guns. That motherfucking white girl going crazy. She know a nigga hooper when she see one. She know NBA. Okay, he an older nigga. He's still around. He kind of looks somewhat decent. He ain't cracked out. He got a pension. That white girl looking, she like, oh, okay. Had no other choice but to look at you, nigga. You were the one that they were introducing.
Last, but certainly not least, the first and still the...
Who's next, nigga? 21? And these are the 6 y'all brought out? 21, and this is, I see 2, maybe 3. But this all y'all brought out? Y'all should have had the whole 21 out here. Line them motherfuckers up. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8, a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, what's up, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Y'all should have had all 21 of them. Lined up. Y'all brought out 6? 6 with all 32 showing? Y'all should have brought out all. We're the 6 plus 1 hand, 2 hand, 3. That's 15 more people in the back. Where the other 3 hands at? Bring them on. I want to make a hug. I want to see all 21. Don't bring out 6 and then leave 3 hands in the back. Bring out the other 15. Let me see what the hell going on here. They get to see all of us. We want to see all of them. I don't want to base my judgment off these 6. I'm thinking it's just 6. I'm like, all right, shit, 6 of them. Six of them. 1, 2. I'm number 3. All right, Carlos Boozer probably got the biggest check out of all of us, but I look better than that nigga. All right, so shit, I look better than this nigga too. All right, he got a bigger bag, but all right, fuck it. All right, let me see. Cause now you gotta weigh your competition. You got these 2 brothers over here. Carlos probably still got that check because he probably made around 80 to 100 M's in the NBA. So his money is a little bit different than our money. So he probably still got about 10, 15 in the bank. Tyson maybe had like $1 million, probably like $2 million in assets. And then the Thaddeus guy, he might be sitting around maybe like $200,000, $300,000 liquid. Probably made a couple of investments, not pocket watching, but just giving my size up ability. So I'm looking at the competition. At first, I thought it was just these 6, and I already see 3. So I'm like, all right, I know at least out of those 3, 2 of them, these 2 niggas is gonna want. So I got to see what angle they take. But hopefully they don't want my top 2 selection, because then that means I got to really focus on number 3. Because if y'all know me, if I'm ever on a TV show,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something. So I'm already looking at my 3rd option. Like, all right, these 2 niggas might be going after my option 1 and 2. Hopefully it plays out that they like option 1 and option 3, and I can get number 2. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it, because I'm leaving with something. So that's what I'm looking at. But then they told me it was 3 other hands. That means 5, 5, and 5. That's 15 plus this 6 make 21. So now I'm looking like, okay, whew. Out of that 21, the 2.5 that I got options out here that I'm seeing are okay goes. Out of those 3 hands, there's probably going to be 2 on each hand, so 6 more. So that puts me at like 8, maybe 8 selections that I'm probably going to go after. So I got to hit number 1, 2, and 3 very hard. Hopefully 3 and 4, they kind of fall off with a selection, so I don't have too much competition, because the object of these TV shows are to...
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Exactly. And his boys play basketball. Yeah, so there's a future there.
And the first 7 are here tonight.
Oh, 7.
Not...
See, I'm going 1, 2, and 3. This might be the number 4 iffy right here. Yes, 1, 2. I like red because she seemed like she reserved. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm really going for 2. Everyone's gonna be going for 1. So I'm really aiming for 2. So I'm gonna hype them 2 niggas up to go at 1 so them niggas can compete with that shit. And I'll just talk to number 2, the one that I actually want. You see what I'm saying? You see how you gotta play the game? I'm gonna get them 2 niggas, man. Pink bad as a motherfucker, man. Shit, I see. Hey, Carlos, I seen she was looking at you. So now you hyping this nigga up. So now in his head, because he don't get no bitches anyway. We already heard Riley. Riley told us he don't get no bitches. So he's thinking, all right, I'm gonna go at her. I see her making eye contact. Cool. That nigga's out of here. Now I gotta find what bald head nigga. What I'm gonna try to do with bald head nigga, because he seemed like, you know, I don't know the nigga like that, but he seemed like we can get him with teeth. If we put him with teeth, we get him with pink. Boom, both them niggas is out the way. I can go holler at red. No competition. Plus, we got the other 3 hands in the back. That's 15, 5, 5, 5. We got that in the back. So my head, all right, boom. I'm gonna zoom in on my number 1 choice, which is really red, but I got her at number 2 because I gotta throw niggas off that scent. So I gotta switcheroo. You know what I mean? You gotta pull a switcheroo. But that's the name of the game. Which Negro?
Some of them going to sleep. For God!
Which Negro? Which one of our brethren are going to be the one to ensure that the damsel in distress, that good old white woman, makes it to the group date? Which one of these toe-tapping brothers are going to make sure that all 32 show up to the group date? Which brother is going to make sure that this one shows up to the group date?
Paper ain't never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
Wait, what the?
Never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
Wait, what?
Never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
Wait, what?
Never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
Wait, what?
They get to ask 2 queens out. Well, we know Tyson had some women back in the day. We not gonna call them bees. We not gonna do that over here. We just do that when we clowning the niggas. But we not gonna call the women no bees. But we know Tyson had some women back in the day. She said, "Hey Tyson, nice to meet you again." I ain't good with names. Who? Where I know you from? We did what? Oh, if I already cracked him. Stay over there. See, and I knew there was a reason I skipped over blue. I went to red into the one on the end. They call it men's intuition. I just knew it was something off about blue. Turned out Tyson already smashed. I already knew stuff of that nature. I'm like, man, nah, I'm good on blue. I want red. Red seemed reserved. It was something about blue. Cut rip. I ain't no crip blood. I mean, whoa, so, God, what am I doing right now? I knew it was something. I said, like, let me go red. I'm gonna go red. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna go after. I ain't even get. Mo, you know something. Mo, you know something. Yeah. Well, there y'all go. A sneak peek. Well, you know, the crazy thing is, let me see. I don't even think we got hit for watching that. We might be able to watch that shit. Well, it probably ain't gonna be the episodes, but well, that's just how the ages are, man. I mean, like 33. How old is Tyson? They said he was like 40 something. He's 54. God, I thought that nigga was like 48, 45 or something like that. But I mean, think about it. These are all retired niggas from a career profession. 45-year-old women and like 50-year-old women, they're at work. They don't have time to, like, these women are like models or real estate agents, things of that nature. Most women, they work in regular jobs. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with regular jobs, but they don't have time to come on here and try to find love with these retired niggas. You know, in the real world, we can't afford to take off a month to go do some shooting. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's who's gonna be there. 33 to like 40. We're probably like 30 to 40. They'll probably have somebody like 28 or some shit like that. But it's probably gonna be like 30 to 40-year-olds, maybe 45 on the high end. But yeah, everyone else got regular jobs. They ain't got time to come on here and be on this damn show. Nigga gotta pay for their lights and shit. When they say they a model, they better have a regular job too. Because if you ain't seeing them in the big time magazines, they ain't living off of just modeling. It just ain't no way. In LA, just being a model is not gonna cut it. You're gonna need a model and be a model employee. You need to be aiming for employee of the month at your regular job and take them gigs on the weekend. Maybe shooting after hours, or you know what I mean? But you need to be a model employee, because just being a model ain't gonna cut it. So telling me you're a model and that's it, you're saying you're a bum. It's 2025. I know you're not surviving off just being a model, because you're not a big time model. I ain't seen you in shit. I got a homegirl. She be modeling. She be doing shit for Nike, Puma, and all of that. She's a full-time model. She's always booked. But that's how she's surviving. But that's because she's doing shit like every day. It's not like I take a gig this week and a gig in 2 weeks. No, she's working all the time. So that shit's time consuming. So if you tell me you're just a model, I'm looking at you like you're just a bum. You look good in all these photos, but hell, I got some decent looking photos too. But during the week, I'm wearing a hoodie, some busted ass jeans, and some Nikes, and a Scully, because it's cold in the building I work in. Yeah, temperature controlled is 70 degrees every day, no matter what time of the year. It's always 70. But my pictures are decent. But if you tell me you're a model, I'm just assuming you're a bum. What's your real job? That's what I need to know. What's your real job? How many niggas live in that apartment with you? Yeah, see? G, she modeled too. She modeled too. She got some shit. I seen her in a bridal gown. I said, oh, she done got married. Tears shed down my eyes. Like, damn, she done got married. I was like, oh, that's just promo. Oh, Lord. I ain't even know. But yeah, you modeling, you got to be on that shit all goddamn day. That shit ain't no, I'm model this weekend and I'm gonna kick it till fucking August 1st. All right, you gonna kick it till August 1st. You could be looking like goddamn Charles from BMF trying to figure out where your next goddamn bed and meal gonna be. You better get your ass out there. That's see, I can't watch that because I know there's gonna be some stupid shit said. Let's just go down the rabbit hole. I got some time, man. I told y'all we was gonna be on for 3 hours, but we got let me just go down this rabbit hole real quick. Let me just see what we got, man. Let me bear with me.
Imagine being
shit. They ain't even freelance modeling. Them motherfuckers is they ain't freelance modeling. It's a nigga that's taking photos. That's it. They ain't getting paid for nothing, but the nigga putting the pictures on his Instagram, they get a couple of free prints. That nigga send them. So this nigga, so let me tell you how this shit works. The photographer is going to take anywhere between 200 to 500 pictures, right? He going to send her 10 pictures that he think are good. He gonna send her 10 pictures that he think is good, and she can pick 3 of them out of it. This is for the free photo shoot, and she can pick like 3. But this nigga got all of them. So this nigga's not sending her the best of his work because he ain't paying her. So what he's gonna do is send her like 3 decent pictures. But the good shit that nigga's about to take and put in Lightroom and touch up on, he's keeping that for himself. And you're gonna see the bad pictures of her on his page because he did this for free, looking for models to shoot, and everybody's a model. So they're going to go and get this free photo shoot for 3 photos. You know what I mean? They're going to bring their best outfits. You know the outfits they wear. y'all probably don't know this, but let me put y'all on the game. You know the good outfits that they wear that they interchange with their friends. So when you go on their friends page, if you scroll back a couple of weeks, that same outfit, the friend is gonna have on. And if you also look at the photos, they order one menu, they order one item off the menu, and what they do is they take a picture, and then the motherfuckers switch. The other girl goes over there and takes a picture. One posts the picture now, the other one waits 2 months. But if you go back between their timelines, you like, oh, that's your homegirl? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You go on there, you're going to find that same apple pie with the champagne, the same seat with the same background. Because all they did was switch seats and took photos of each other and paid for one thing and took their broke ass home because they Instagram models. It sucks, but that's the truth. But you have to do more than that. The photographer's getting these free photos, and now all the girls say, oh shit, that motherfucking photo's cold. So now all the girls are going to him, and he just getting free photos. So this nigga's building a catalog off of them only wanting that 3 pictures. But that's how it works. That's how it works. It's crazy shit, but that's how it works. Hey, what up, OT? The realest is in the chat. That's how it works. So you're going to see, they going to wear it. That shit gonna look good. She's like, girl, that should get your ass popping. Then you gonna go on their page. And 2 months later, the friend gonna have that shit on. Mister, put that shit on. Yeah, they gonna put that shit on, all right. And they gonna wear each other's clothes. And the friend gonna have a photo later. They gonna take all the same poses. They gonna do that one knee forward to make it look like they got a little dump back there. But when they stand straight up, you like, God damn, that wall small as a motherfucker. But let's go see what the hell's happening here at this dinner, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Just putting my young brothers on the game to be, now I'm not, they look good. I'm not telling you not to highlight them. Just be aware and make sure you don't get caught up in the game because you're not trying to knock one of them bums up. That'll be the worst thing you can do. Because even if you ain't making a lot of money, they going to take a lot of money from you. Even $250, $300 a month out of your check. The reason they taking $300, that means because your ass ain't making a lot of money. So that $300 is going to be whooping your ass. And the worst thing to do is get one of these bums pregnant. Ladies, that goes for y'all too. Don't be getting pregnant by none of these bums because the nigga look cool. You know what I mean? Because the nigga got a bankroll on Instagram. I can go to the bank right now, pull out a bankroll, take 15 different pictures and 15 different outfits, replace the 20s with the 100s, put some of the 50s on top, take different poses in different places within a weekend, post those shits. I mean, I'm getting bread out here. Niggas ain't living like this. And then I can go put that $10,000, $5,000 back in the bank. I can go stunt and look like I got 100 bands. I can go stunt and do. If I wanted to go, I go to the bank right now and take out a $50,000 loan and get it out all cash, nigga. Take a picture with big 50,000 flexing and go put that bitch right back in the bank. They be like, damn, that nigga getting bread, not knowing I took a loan out for that shit. You see what I'm saying? So be careful. You don't want to get them bums knocked up. Because I'm telling you, that's the worst thing you can do is to get a bum knocked up. They look good, smell good as hell. Go to the house. They ain't got no furniture over there. They got a little bit of decor. A little bit. Fire stick ain't unbroken. Ain't got no streaming services. Talk about I just be watching YouTube. Just be watching YouTube. Man, I'm not about to come over here and be watching YouTube with your, well, okay, I might come through. Yeah, I'm not about to be over there watching no goddamn YouTube all motherfucking day. You ain't got no Netflix or nothing over here. Nah, I'm using my ex-boyfriend's account. Your ex-boyfriend's account. Hey, well, if you got your ex-boyfriend and that nigga don't, that means you still fuck with that nigga. Because when I log into my Netflix, let me show y'all what the fuck Netflix look like.
You ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches. Ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches. Feel? When I go back to Netflix, what it say on this motherfucker? It say Jay and Ant. Who is Jay? Oh, that's me. Who is Ant? That's my brother.
She talking about, oh, I'm using my ex's Netflix. Your ex's Netflix, that means you still fuck with that nigga. Because that nigga knows everyone that's logged into his account because Netflix is cracking down on people sharing accounts. So I know if someone's using it in another household because you had to confirm that that was your household while you was traveling. I live in Germany. I got to confirm this bitch every other day. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if she's saying that she's still using her ex's Netflix, don't ever go over that house again because she's still fucking with that nigga because that nigga's allowing her to use that Netflix. So there's still some kind of communication because that bitch is going to get a text message talking about, hey, nigga, somebody using your goddamn Netflix. He's got to confirm that shit. So if you ever go over there and she's using her ex, get the fuck out of there. All right? That nigga still has access to that loose goose. It's just facts. It's just facts. Because I get a notification. If my brother goes to my mama's house and they try to log on to my Netflix, hey, there's a third device on this motherfucker. Do you confirm that you were traveling? Hold on. I'm calling my brother. Who this is? Oh, me and mom. Who's mama? Our mama. Oh, okay. All right. Well, y'all got an hour. I don't, because mom and dad be over there. They be bullshitting. They log me out my shit. Hell no. See, I'm trying to put y'all on game, man. What to look out for. So if they still using their ex's Netflix, that means they still throwing that loose goose over there. So be careful. Because you might be fighting a nigga over some loose goose, and that's not what you want to do. Pistol whip that nigga. Now, if you over here in the UK and in Germany, well, you might have to stab a nigga, but do what you got to do. All right, let me see what this sneak peek is about. This is season 1, episode 2. So I guess it's the dinner.
I'm making big boss moves. I'm making big boss moves. I'm making big boss moves.
Oh, this is the same 4? Oh, so no one brought the white girl. Y'all counted Carla Boozer out.
I can't afford to lose.
Come on, my airborne crew. Come on. Ladies, welcome.
Anyone who has a seat, have a seat.
I get to look at her.
Hold on, let me speed this up just so we don't get hit. Let me get some 1080 in there. We ain't paying the big bucks for nothing. Why this thing ain't going full screen? Hold on, give me a second.
I don't even want to sit down. Okay, let me sit down.
Okay, so remember the goal here is to find compatibility and ultimately love. And to find it, time together is the most precious resource.
And behind us is an elegant mansion with plenty of space to spend that quality time. Hold on now, Rob.
Hold on, what you mean?
Wait a second. Hold on.
Y'all.
Like you niggas didn't know you were signing up to sleep in a mansion. What season is this? Is this a prequel of Dexter or the new season? A new season of Dexter?
Queens might as well move in tonight.
Whoa, wait. We're moving into a mansion? This isn't a one-day show? Oh, man, that's crazy, man. What? See, I'm trying to come up with how my reaction would be. A mansion? Whoa. No way. We're staying in the mansion? Oh, man, cool, man. A mansion? Oh, man, I did not know. I thought we were coming here for one day, man. Jeez. A mansion? Oh, brother. Yeah, man, we're staying in a mansion. Carlos Boozer, a mansion, nigga. You should have a mansion. You shouldn't be impressed by this shit.
Fellas, be a good host. Don't leave the seat up.
No drawers on the floor. Go ahead.
Man, I'm letting my nuts swing in this motherfucker. Whoosh. Balls go one way, nuts that go another way. Whoosh. Just like Pop say, I'm about to be in this mansion. Whoosh. Nigga, I'm rich nigga in this motherfucker.
Thank you for a good dinner. I finally get some female companionship. Stop fraternizing with that. Come on, let's get to the house.
Yeah.
Let's get to the house. My bro Carol and my Lily, they jumped out the plane with me. No one in the house will have the bond that me and these two have. I just want to figure out who is the best one that might be good.
She got that, what is she, Ty?
Will have the bond that me and these two have. I just want to figure out.
That tattoo, or is that a... Oh, no, that ain't the one. So in Thailand, the girls have it's like a prayer or something on it, but it kind of looks similar to this, but I don't know what this is. It looks like a dog with a hood on it.
who is the best one that might be good for me.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
First, welcome.
I'm just ready to actually move into the house and get to know the guys. I model and I'm in the industry, so I get the
You see, like OT said, they've been making this like when it was, you know what I'm saying, Flavor Flav, Flavor of Love, the Stallionaires. I used to watch that shit. But yeah, all this is the same old thing, man. And to me, I just don't, if I'm trying to talk to a woman, I'm not trying to have a goddamn camera in my face. You know, all right, we need you guys to meet up. Remember that confrontation that happened earlier? We need you guys to sit down and talk about it. Man, I'm not talking to these grown-ass niggas about the woman that I'm trying to get at. Fuck these two niggas, man. I'm trying to get at the women. I don't give a fuck if these niggas is struggling to communicate with the two women they talking to. I don't want to sit around and talk to these niggas. I want to talk to the women that I'm attracted to. Nigga, I'm trying to drink up this motherfucking free liquor, eat up this goddamn food, and talk to some women. I don't give a fuck that Carlos Boozer can't decide which woman he wants to talk to because his heart's telling him what. Fuck that nigga Carlos Boozer. And tell that wrestling nigga if he want to get down, he can get down too. But fuck that nigga too. I'm not about to sit around and talk to these two niggas. Man, yeah, you know, it's a hard decision because I know this one right here, she's opening up to me, but this one we relate. Man, I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about. Nigga, I didn't come here to be friends with these two niggas. I came here to find some love and get some fucking free food and some free liquor, nigga. It's been a while since I worked. You know what I mean? I'm a little parched, but I'm toe up. Don't pull me no shit. Give me the bottle. I'm about to be lit on this motherfucker. Every time you see me, they like, damn, is Mo drunk again? You damn right. This is a vacation for me. Holler at some women, get some free drink. This is like an all-inclusive resort for me. I'm here. It's 1, 2, 3, 21 women here. I'm here talking to women. I ain't here hanging out with these niggas. Let's go hang out by the pool with our shirts off and watch the girls swim and have men-to-men conversation. First of all, I don't know you niggas. I didn't play in the NBA. I wasn't in WWE. I ain't no goddamn model. I don't have nothing in common with you niggas. I got up and went to work when I was fucking 15 all the way up to goddamn 32, all right? That's what I did. I worked, nigga. I don't know about y'all niggas. I didn't have it easy. I didn't have $1 million. I wasn't on television. You know what I mean? I went to work, nigga. I ain't got nothing in common with y'all. But one thing I do know is these women is feeling the nigga. And I'm about to go get some drink. So you two goofy niggas, well, all three of y'all niggas go figure out what y'all gonna do. I'm about to get some drink. See which one of these ladies want to have a good old grand old time. You know what I'm saying? No baby oil, none of that shit. But we gonna listen. Y'all got some music or something we can play in this motherfucker? Like someone bring a speaker, some shit. We trying to get this month. We here for a month, nigga. I'm about to turn this bitch up, nigga. I'm about to be kicking it. You niggas can be looking for love. I'm gonna be looking for goddamn lots of drink. You know what I mean?
lifestyle.
Come on now. I'm your big daddy. Chill. We're the skydiving champions of this class.
Yeah,
we are though.
Why hasn't it worked out in the past? Oh, no, it's never been me. I've never been the problem. I mean, I haven't. I really haven't. I'm just being honest. If a guy comes back to you, that lets you know you haven't been the problem. And they all come back.
Can we go do another jump?
I feel like we didn't do another jump.
See, I'm not doing like no matter what happens, because if you do all of this shit and she don't pick you in the end, or she ends up with another nigga, you the sucker the whole time. She's living this life. She done already fucked you one time. She's just trying to leave on the show with something, whether that's you or something else. But now you over here doing all this snookum shit, forehead to forehead. Fuck that. I'm not going out like that. I'm an OG, nigga. We're the Skydime champions. Hell no, nigga. Man, we seen your bitch ass. That's what they're gonna say. When he go home, they go like, man, we seen your bitch ass on there tricked out, nigga. Oh no, man, they made us act that way. Nah, nigga, you was acting like that, man. I might do a live stream. I might during Carnival, I might do a live stream on the website so y'all can see what that's like, because they'll be playing music. But yeah, man, I just can't walk around with no camera on me. You know what I mean? I do got my POV cam. Matter of fact, Hey, matter of fact, stay on here, OT. I'm gonna show you my POV cam from the Afro Carnival in Switzerland. Do I got a USB cord down here? I think I do. Hold on.
That's me and you.
How are you doing?
Listen up. How are you?
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll give you oh, I don't know why. Good. I just want to make sure you're okay.
It's been a hell of a night. The great thing is that people can move forward and focus on what they want to and go after who they want to and connect with who they want to. Well, I'm still connecting with you.
Yeah, everybody got the meta glasses, man, but man, I ain't trying to have them, because if a nigga bump me and knock my meta glasses off, then we're gonna have to get meta ass whoopers. And I ain't trying to fight nobody, man. So I'll show you. Here you go, OT. Let me see if this works. Let me see. Here you go. So this is from this is from last weekend.
Just pop out all over the place.
See why, nigga? Why are you talking like that? I'm gonna show y'all. It was some niggas that tried to skip me, man. And I ain't appreciate that. I told y'all it was like 6 of them, 2 girls like cut in front of us. And I was like, all right, I let that slide. And then the little dude cut too. And then 3 of his homeboys. It was just me too, man. I had to stand on business by myself. The white boy in front of me ain't say nothing. I'm like, hell no, man. We already let 3 of y'all cut. We ain't. I'm not. Nah, hell no. Y'all 3 y'all. The rest of y'all go wait in the back of the line. Oh, come on, man. He's like, are you African? I'm like, nigga, I ain't no African, man. Goddamn American. But let me see. This might be it here. I think this is the video here. I'm trying to order me some drink too. You know what I mean?
And then a Hennessy and Red Bull, and then 2 waters. A double Hennessy and Red Bull.
Hear that? Let me get that double yak and Red Bull. I'm letting y'all know I'm true to it. No matter where I'm at, let me get that. And the Hennessy was the official sponsor too. So let me get a double Henny and a Red Bull. You know, I had to let her know. And after this, you gonna see me talk to the niggas. They're gonna be trying to play it cool, man. What's your day, man? Oh, look, trying to give me a shout out and shit. I'm like, nah, man, y'all niggas are trying to cut me. And you gonna see they ain't got no drinks in their hand. Cause them niggas try to, I told the other 3, I said, nah, man, I've been waiting in this long ass line, man. Oh, no, it's so cool, man. The little nigga gonna say, oh man, I could buy you a drink. I told the nigga straight out, I said, I'm a grown ass man. I don't need no nigga buying me no drink, man. But it's just, you gonna buy a drink, you gonna buy me and my homeboy a drink. He's like, oh, I don't know if I got all of that. I was like, well, then don't offer niggas no drinks then, nigga, because you cut me and my homeboy. So he was, oh. So they were playing the cool after that. I wasn't being no tough guy or nothing, but we waiting in this long ass line. And these niggas gonna try to cut me. The little girl, she come up there, you know, they act like they don't understand English. She got the little fan. She's a white boy and a white girl in front of me. They cut in front of them. So at first I'm thinking they know each other. Then I see 3 niggas and another girl creeping up, and they standing next to me. So I'm like, hey, yo, whoa, hey. Y'all 3 didn't already cut. No, we didn't cut. I said, man, y'all niggas gotta get to the back of the line. You're like, no, we with them. I said, yeah, and they already cut. Like, all right, we'll let that shit slide. But you 3, y'all ain't about to be that. Y'all gonna take that shit back there. So they were sitting there. I guess they were nervous because I don't think no one's ever told them, like, hey, nigga, ain't no cutting. So they sitting there looking at me like, and I'm going up here to order my shit. These niggas gonna be sitting right here when I turn around. What's your name, man? Let me give you a shot. I'm like, hey, man. Like, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not no tough guy. But, hey, nigga, I've been waiting in this line for like 10 minutes now. I get my yak, nigga. Let me get a couple of sips before we start acting a goddamn fool.
Red Bull, like a little Red Bull. Yeah. So a double in Red Bull, and then a 1 Hennessy Hennessy and Red Bull, and then 2 waters. Still head. Yeah, the red. Well, you can just do one. Just do one and split. Yeah. To the straw. All right, brother.
See, look.
This is fine. Yeah.
Here they go. Hey, they were cool right here. They were in line, but they weren't really in line, so I got in front of them. But that line was long as hell. Watch, you gonna see the line, and where I told them niggas, y'all gotta get to the back of that motherfucker. So this is the line here, all against this fence, and it's wrapped around. So these niggas cut like where this dude was. We probably like 2 people behind there where they cut. And this is the little crew over here that did the cut. And I tell all them, hey, y'all. So look, we getting ready to leave. This is the girl that cut with the fan. This is the homeboy that I told him and his homeboys, hey, nah, y'all niggas need to, this is the line right here to this bar over here, all the way back here. I told them niggas, y'all need to get y'all ass to the back of that line. And then watch this nigga. Look, this is the crew right here. These are these 2 niggas right here. Look, he looking. He ain't got no drink in his hand because I told that nigga, you ain't getting no drink. Told them niggas, nah, man. These 2 niggas and her, they bought her a drink, but them 2 niggas, I told them straight up, nah, you niggas ain't cutting me, man. All right, bro. And that's the little nigga talking about take care. And watch, this dude, this is the first dude I told you, take that shit to the back of the line.
Hey, sorry. Hey, you're looking good. Hey, shout out, what's your name?
Mo. Yeah.
Shout out to Mo. Really great. Really nigga. What's his name?
My boy Trill.
Shout out to Trill too. Hey, these guys looking good. These guys looking thanks.
All right, brother.
Them niggas was nervous as hell. like I said, I wasn't on no tough guy shit. I just told them, hey, y'all niggas ain't cutting me, man. If we gotta go, we just gotta go. But y'all niggas ain't. We standing in this line for 15. Look how long this line is. Take that shit to the back of the goddamn line, nigga. Y'all not cutting me. Them girls already did, and I ain't gonna trip out because we just got here, and I'm just not getting my drink, so I ain't about to act a damn fool. But fuck all that shit, man. You do that shit with some other niggas.
See you.
I'm just scared now that you following through now, nigga.
You hear?
These guys looking good.
Don't be scared now, nigga.
See you.
I'm just scared now that you following through now, nigga. I guess them niggas they think nobody was gonna check. I'm like, hey, y'all niggas, we already got 3. Yeah, we already had 3 of y'all cut. I'm like, all right, the bitches already cut. But hey, you niggas ain't.
And see, that's why I can't do like in real life, because when I start talking, I'm gonna be talking for real. You know, the B word does slip out from time to time.
And the Scottie Pippen Lakers jersey, nigga. There's no name on
it. So, hey, this is in Switzerland. This is on a Sunday. I mean, no, this is Saturday. And Rema performed. This shit was cool. To be honest with you, they did hit us over the head because Switzerland's expensive as hell. This festival's like 100, but it start from like 2 to midnight. We didn't get here till like 6 o'clock. It wasn't no way I was spending no goddamn work day at this motherfucker. But yeah, so this is the footage I got. I think I'm gonna start doing more like this. No, that's this camera right here. That's this camera right here. But I'm about to get the new one that's 4K. So with this camera, this is how this works. It comes with a necklace. It comes with a necklace, and you put it on up under your shirt. You take this little camera part out, take the camera part out, and it sticks right there. So that's what I got going right now. So whenever I just walk around, I just have it on my shirt like that. So that's how it's recording right now. And I mean, I can bring it up if I bring the necklace up, or if I put like the necklace on the hat or something. So I can bring it all the way up like that. But yeah, it's just a little camera. Or you can hold it, or you can put it in a little device like this and hold it. Hey, did you see it? Hey, we seen it. Hey, that nigga was walking. That nigga was walking around that motherfucker with a chip on his shoulder. Like that nigga did not care. But right there, he got that Scottie Pippen. I thought it was a Laker jersey, but this is Chicago. But yeah, hey, this mug was packed too, boy. So this was early. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that mug was getting thick too. Let me see. All right, so here go a little walkthrough. It might get copyright, but we'll see. Fuck it. We here now. Yeah, but this motherfucker was straight though, man. See, that's old boy, man. Them niggas every time they see me, oh, what's up, man? Get out of here, nigga. Man, I wasn't about to waste no money on no wireless ticket to see no damn Drake 3 days in a row. The last time I went to wireless. The last time I went to wireless was in 2019. I seen Drake in 2015. I went. Drake was there. Drake was there one weekend. Nicki Minaj was there. I think Nicki Minaj was there on that Sunday because she showed up late in Calvin Harris. So that may have been Saturday night. But I went to a wireless when Drake was there before. I thought I had a river performance, but it might be on my. Oh, it's on this one. Hold on. I got the 360. Let me show y'all, man. But yeah, I wasn't about to go see no damn Drake for no 3 days. Plus, I'll be in London the end of August. I'll be there for a week. So wireless, not wireless. London ain't no joke. During the summertime, man, that shit is expensive, bro. Like the room I got for the end of August, that shit's probably like I think it's 1,600 for 6 days. I was thinking like 1,600, 16 or 1,800, something like that. But yeah, London is expensive during the summer, man. It didn't used to be like this, man. Now once the king came in, he didn't up the prices on everybody. The king said, "To hell with everybody else." Oh yeah, I always wear zippers on all my. So this dude, I forgot what the fuck he was asking about. He was asking about goddamn. 21, 21, 22. I think I had one. It was a cool little time though, man. You know what I mean? Oh, this color terrible.
It's a fucking Rambo party! I want to see my people rocking in the club tonight. Come on!
Yeah, it was straight, man. It was straight. I just ain't put nothing together. I mean, I didn't really see too much in Switzerland. I mean, it was some stuff to see, but it wasn't really that exciting of a trip. Shit was expensive as hell. I wanted to get me it got super packed out there, man. Super packed. But yeah, that's the thing about those. And then this weekend, shit, that motherfucker was packed too. Had a little section this weekend. That was, you probably can't see this one that good, but yeah, that was this weekend. Uncle Waffles, that shit was packed as hell. This is how it started off, you know what I mean? And that motherfucker got packed. It started raining at the end. I tried to do a live stream, but let me get on out of here, man. We have 4 hours. We did a Monday mistakes. And tomorrow we got 2B Tuesday. I already forgot what movie it was, but we'll figure it out.
Why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
Wait, what? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. This is Monday Mistakes, BMF, episode 7. There is a break till the 25th. So this weekend, we'll figure something out on Friday. We might watch a movie, a new release or something on the website. We'll figure it out. Or maybe me and Brillo will do a catch up. I don't know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my other channel, The Mo You Know. We need about 55 subscribers over there for 1,000. I appreciate you guys, and we're back. We're about to be back to our daily streams. You know what I mean? OT said we need to do some IRLs, so we'll try to do some IRLs, and we'll see where that goes. Also, if you do content, if you want to have a free, well, not a free place, if you want to have a place to be able to stream whatever kind of content you want except for porn, then I will be opening up my website. It'll just be $10 for 2 hours. You can send you just send me your code on StreamYard, your embed code, and I'll have your own room for you, and you can have your watchers come over there, and I'll start renting out rooms on my website so you're able to stream whatever you want to your subscribers. It'll be $10. You know, that's what we're gonna start with, $10 for 2 hours. Of course, if we start getting more people, the prices will go up. But if you're looking to be able to stream whatever you want on like a free night, I will start opening up different rooms on my website. It'll just be $10 for 2 hours. You go straight through StreamYard. I ain't got no control over it. You just got to send me within 48 hours. I'm gonna write it all up for you. You know, like I said, I'm trying to get my stuff to where, you know what I mean, we'll be able to run our own shit. So I'm starting my own little room. So it'll be live room A, B, C, and D, or 1 through 5. You'll be able to rent your room, send that out to your followers. You just send me the embed code within 48 hours. Within 48 hours, and I'll put that on there. You'll be in your own room. You got your own start time. Try to be respectable in 2 hours and then get your ass off there. If you roll over like 2:05, all right, I can cut some slack. But if I tuned in and your ass is at 2:45, then I gotta go ahead and bust you over your head. But yeah, so I'm trying to get that together. Of course, you know, don't be doing no wild shit. You know, showing no murders or no shit like that. I mean, you can watch like true crime or documentaries on there. I don't mind that, but don't be watching no flicks or nothing. But yeah, so I'm gonna have that going so you guys will be able to stream whatever you want. Yeah, you won't be able to get like your monetization, but you know, if your supporters fuck with you, shit, tell them. hey, just shoot me like $2. I'm gonna do this live stream. I'll send you the code to it. You know what I mean? Because it'll really be on you sending out the code to who you want to have it. Because all I'm doing is having the link, and I'll give you that link, and then you can send that out to whoever you want to watch your link. So I'm trying to get that together, get some rooms together. And like I said, we'll start off. I just do $10 for 2 hours. You know, so I ain't trying to bust nobody over their head, but give you an opportunity so you can talk about other shit and like watch full clips without being hit. Now, you know, we at a low level, so ain't nobody gonna come and attack us. But try not to watch like full fucking movies. All right. I can risk that because I'm paying the annual, so I can risk that. But if you watching like documentaries and stuff, all right, cool. Don't be wilding out trying to watch full movies. Only I could take those risks. If I tune in and I'm cutting that shit off. But yeah, y'all can watch like, you know what I mean? Just be respectful, man. Don't let me go in there and your ass is watching 3-hour-long Titanic. Hell no, man. But yeah, we're going to do that on the website. So you're able to, you know, if you see a show or something, you know, you can go in there and you can talk about that shit. Or if you want to just recap like BMF or something, you'll be able to play the clips without being hit. But obviously, like I said, don't watch the whole thing all the way through. But you'll be able to talk about the shows and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do with the website. So that's really one thing that I've been working on, seeing if I got to pay more to be able to hold that much, to be able to host it. But that's what I want to do. So anyone that's doing content, I want to start like August. I'm going to try it in August. $10 for 2 hours. Send me your stream code, embed code. I embed that, and then you're good to go. So that's what I'm trying to do right there. Because I told you guys I want to have this channel up and running. I want to start using my website more, and that'll draw traffic to my website also. You know what I mean? Just show me some love. Just give me a shout out on there. But, you know, we start getting that thing, then we got to start hitting that. 2 hours, $25. But that's on you and your followers to make up whatever you make up. But it's giving you an opportunity to do other stuff. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. And hell, like even if you wanted to do like host your little podcast or something on there, I could do the embed and you just control it on your own. I ain't got nothing with it. But now you got a website, so you can bring up news articles, you can bring up old clips and shit, and you can just run it on there. Have people come over there, pay you. Like you ain't got to start a Patreon. Because why pay somebody else when I'm giving you the opportunity right now? I'm giving you the opportunity to do your own thing for less than what they charging you. And I ain't busting you over the head for none of your tips. All your tips is 100% you. See what I'm saying? I'm working for the people in the mid-out. I'm working for the people in the mid-out. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Tubi Tuesday tomorrow. We'll figure out Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, we'll do the thing. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. It's Monday. Remember, Tuesday, don't work too hard. Monday and Tuesdays, what are we doing? Easing into the work week. Wednesday, we going to work our ass off. Thursday and Friday, we sliding into the weekend. So remember that when you go in tomorrow. And remember, it's not what you make, it's how you spend it. But if you're an IG model, you need to be finding you a regular job too. All right, y'all, man. I'm out for real, man. We got 4 hours in. I'm Mo.J. And remember, you can run, but you can't hide.
You can't hide.